download it and put it on Spotify.
Alright.
Some good ass coffee. That fucking egg shit was awful.
I don't even know why you would even try that shit.
The egg?
Yes.
Cause I was hungry a little bit.
A
No,
little bit. That's a lot of bit.
Yeah, to try a fucking egg with pepper.
So this is our. So these are our screens here. So for us, I'll be able to, as we're talking.
If y'all can see the shit that we can see right now, this nigga Ed is just surrounded by fucking equipment, yo. Like this is giving me anxiety.
Not his thigh being his mouse pad.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta.
So you gotta make do with what he got.
So we have.
How do you? I gotta put something and pin it, like the page.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Put the podcast page and pin it.
And how? See, that's all it takes. One motherfucker.
What?
It take like one weird. Get this back real quick.
You got the camera on you now.
No, this yeah. Well, it's gonna switch back, but. It threw my.
That shit burn.
There we go.
Well, nigga, you drinking Hennessy and water.
Water.
Got one.
Yo.
Go back to Titan.
Shut up. Why Sarah was telling me y'all was messing with how I say the days of the week.
What the fuck was it? I think it was
Yeah, so it'll be boom.
Was it Tuesday? I think it was Tuesday.
Regular screen.
Say Tuesday.
Boom.
No, I didn't say it.
Boom. All right, we good.
See, man, I don't even know how to fucking introduce us, dog. Like, you gotta figure this out, man.
Listen, man, you just gonna have to introduce.
You just gonna have, that's a wonderful solution. Why the fuck did I think of that?
You just gonna have to introduce.
This is insane. Like this is why you are who you are. This fucking genius.
No, we gotta do our own sound too.
Nah, he got all that stuff.
Oh.
We at least got that. We at least got that.
Oh, how I miss doing that shit.
That's how we could do the intro.
You could try it. Listen, you could try it.
I don't know these.
You can
I don't
play
know
it.
What
Nah.
You can't, but he can't do air horns at the same time. He don't have nothing to mask it. He don't have nothing to mask the audio.
I'm saying, like to start it,
Just a whole bunch of fucking air horns and gunshots.
Yeah.
Well. What up? What up? What up? What up?
What's good?
Bullshit ass intro, but fuck it, we here.
We gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna make it do what it do.
Our first official episode back. Empire We Trust. Will Clinton got Jaji in his joint. Karate and the drug dealer, adulterous, travel agent legend.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You had to be there. You had to be there. You had to be there.
A typical Puerto Rican though. All the names.
It was a glorious time in life, man. How is everybody? How y'all doing?
I'm good. Great, actually.
Everybody good?
No complaints.
Well rested? How's your mental health?
Great.
Everybody good?
That's as good as it's gonna be. As good as it's gonna be.
Hey, man, listen.
Wait. Yesterday somebody told me I should stop dating.
Why?
Are you dating now?
I was. I thought I was.
It was yesterday your last day?
Somebody was like, yeah, you're not ready to date. And it was just like, maybe I'm not ready to date you.
Oh, so
it was somebody that was trying to bag you and then
wait, so
who was it? Tell us.
No,
tell us.
no. It was.
We out of here. She about to get us out of here. We out the hood.
No, I can't say shit in front of Ed because he'll fuck.
What I do? I just asked a question.
That hockey shit.
She threw the oop, man.
Yeah.
No, they said that I'm not ready to date because I don't be wanting to give nobody no time. I don't be wanting to.
Do you have it?
If I like you, yes.
Okay.
I don't be wanting to pick up the phone. I don't be wanting to text back. My conversations be short.
So you ready to date? You just looking for the right person to be dating.
She just said it if she like you.
Wait,
yeah, that's what I mean.
He blamed it on my past traumas.
Maybe.
It's not.
Are you for sure that you've gotten over it?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm not bitter. I don't carry shit over.
That doesn't mean bitter. Just people don't forget.
I'm not like that though. I'm not.
I am. I'm like that.
You petty. That's why.
I'm not petty. I put up with a lot, but what I don't tolerate at all is feeling like my intelligence is being played with.
Oh, like you, yeah.
At the very fucking slightest hint of that, you
gotta go.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Well, what if some people they're just thinking that they're smart?
Yeah, no.
And they're just like trying to have a conversation with you, and you feel like they're challenging you.
I don't think he mean it like that though.
That's not what I mean.
I'm thinking like she trying to play him in his face.
I know, but what I'm saying is, what if they're really not trying to play him? What if they're like, what if that's how they talk amongst their core group of friends?
But if he goes and he confronts her, and now she lying about it,
I'm not talking about that. You making it seem like on the intellectual.
No, I'm asking a question. I'm not making it seem.
No.
I'm just asking.
I never meant it on an intellectual level.
You mean like he actually trying to play you?
What I mean is, if you're because I'm big on transparency.
Mm-hmm.
Like off rip, I let everybody who I'm dealing with know it is off the rip, how I move, and what I expect. Don't make me have to wonder, because I'm gonna make shit as clear for you as I can.
Okay.
And if you ever got any type of issue with clarification or anything on my behalf, don't hesitate to ask me, because I'll clear that shit up just like that, and it's gonna make sense. Because I live my whole life like I'm on camera, so I don't do anything behind anybody's back that I would regret or had to take account for. I'm not doing that. So if something seems iffy on my end, you either ask me or cut me the fuck off the same way I would do you, because I expect everything that I give. But if you expect me to sit there and deal with something looking not right or something not sounding right, I take it as a smack in the face, because I already made it clear to you that I'm not dealing with that.
Yeah.
You mean, so it doesn't take much. At the very slightest hint of that shit, you out there. Like I cut my shorty off, blocked her on everything.
Oh my
just
god,
like that.
I saw something like that. Why
Just
you
like
did that? You want to tell us about it?
For one, yeah. Listen, I give it up.
Wow.
For one, she was moving funny. I wasn't digging the fact that
she didn't pay for the dates.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'll pay for it in.
Nah.
Gave her one chance, and she was like, "Man, what I look like?"
Nah, she started moving funny. Everything, well, not moving funny, but some shit just wasn't making sense.
It was like, the math was math.
It wasn't math.
Okay.
I what was it? Last Friday, I ended up in the hospital because my foot was fucking killing me. So I said, "Fuck this shit." I went to the hospital. The night of. She had already went to sleep. She told me she had to be up at 5 a.m. and she had to go to work or whatever. So I texted her before I went. I was like, "Yo, I'm going to the hospital." I'm there all night. I didn't hear shit from her until like 7:30.
And she knew you was in the hospital?
And she knew I was in the hospital.
Oh, I would have took my ass to the hospital. She got kids?
Nope.
Oh, I would have took my ass to the hospital if I had no kids.
But she
for
had
moral
to,
support.
But she had to go to work. You mean? But she was supposed to be up at 5. You've been up for 2.5 hours. And there's a message in your phone from me saying I'm in the hospital.
Did she go to work?
Allegedly, she went. Yeah.
Okay, that's what makes it worse. I'm trying to say maybe she overslept. I'm trying to like figure out a.
Nah. So
she blocked already anyway, so I can't help.
Yeah,
I can't help.
Sure. I mean, it wasn't no saving that anyway. But what really was the icing on the. Huh?
Let me not stop this thing.
Go ahead,
my man.
I know her.
I don't know if she's on.
No, but what really did it for me was I told her that I don't like intermingling my circles. You're here for me, I'm here for you. I don't want shit to do with whoever you know. Like, I'm not here for them. I'm dealing with you. I feel the same way about my end. If we not like dug in, locked in, set, I'm not intermingling my fucking circles.
Yeah.
My family is my family. My friends is my friends. My love life is my love life. Those are all separate. I don't mix that shit up. So this bitch takes it upon herself to follow Sarah.
No.
She follows Sarah.
And I love Sarah. Sarah probably like, oh.
Sarah.
Is this after you blocked?
No.
Okay.
This is what made me block her. Sarah posts a motherfucking audio book that she's been reading. And I'm like, been seeing that book a lot. How you hear about that, John? She said, old girl put her on. I said, She said her name. I said, what such and such? She said, just such and such. I said, how the fuck she do that? She said, she DM'd me about it, and then she followed me. I was like, oh, this bitch is crazy. So, it's crazy because as soon as that happened, I get a text. And she's like, we beefing? I said, we're about to. So, she's like, why?
Why were you mad that she followed Sarah, though?
I don't like that. Your peoples are your peoples, my peoples are my peoples.
So you would have never brought her around Sarah?
No. Dwayne, when we used to go for a drink or whatever, Dwayne would be like, yeah, I'm cooking dinner tomorrow. You more than welcome. I'd be like, no, she's not. In front of her. I'm like, no, she's not. Go have dinner with your own fucking family. These are my peoples. And a lot of that derives from North. That derives from North.
How?
Because when her and I started dealing with each other, her and Sarah stayed cool, and I used to see her fucking commenting on shit. I even told her shut the fuck up in one of the comments one time.
Oh my god.
She was in the Atlanta comments. I just was like, man, shut the fuck up. Like, you shouldn't even be here. But, you know. Anyway, enough about me.
Look at
and
him.
My shit.
Look at him not being over his past traumas.
Hey man, listen. I'll be the first to tell you, I got some shit with me.
My thing is, but if y'all intertwining, if y'all like being serious, why not bring her around the family, right? That's what essentially you're trying to combine families.
No.
So when you date, you don't date for marriage. You just date.
No. Absolutely not. No.
You don't. So you just
no
dating,
more kids. I'm never getting married.
No, not get married, but you don't date for long term. You date for temporary.
No, I don't.
Because long term is you guys are combining families. Am I right?
But we got to get there. We got to get there. I honestly think that when you have long-term goals and plans like that, it's easier for shit to go awry because everything after that seems like a job because you want to reach that goal. Where if you're going day by day, you're winging it, everything stays what's that word? Like when it happens out of nowhere.
Natural?
Kind of, but spontaneous. You stay spontaneous. Everything is still fun. You're doing things because you want to, not because you have to. I honestly think that relationships fail because when you get so serious, it does become a job. Because you have so much expected of you from another person. And I, for one, have never been a fan of obligation. I hate to feel like I have to do something. I'm doing things because I want to do it. That's how I live my life.
Okay. So what do you feel like you have to do in a relationship? Like what do you feel like is something like these are the things you're supposed to do when you're in a relationship? X, Y, and Z, A, B, and C, 1, 2, 3 kind of things.
I'm about to trigger you.
Okay.
I feel like in a relationship, like we locked in. The bills gotta get paid. You gotta pay them bills. You gotta go on at least 2 monthly dates. The hardest one for me is watch how you interact with other people. Because I can be a bit on the friendly side with the opposite sex, because I hate niggas. You mean like I don't like men. So I gravitate towards women. Women gravitate towards me. That's hard for a lot of females that I deal with to understand. But I always make sure that I let them know off rip. That's what it is. And a big part of not wanting to be in a relationship is not being able to interact with my female friends the way that I usually do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it may make somebody of a girlfriend stature seem uncomfortable, which is fine. But that's not something that I'm prepared to do, because if you go away, I got to explain to them why I was acting funny. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. Because they've been here, you just got here.
Yeah, but the weird thing about that, too, is that, like, sometimes, like, women know. Women know that if you're dealing with somebody and we're friends and your new girl come around or whatever, and they be like, yo, I need to start cutting off them friends or whatever. They understand that because a lot of them want the same respect in their relationships. So if that relationship ends and you start trying to reconnect with that friend that you weren't so cordial with over the course of that past relationship, and they're like, nah, fuck out of here, don't start coming around now because old girl, y'all done broke up, blah blah blah, and you'll be like, But that's what women do. Like, it's a normal thing for a lot. Listen, you're about to be an outlier. Don't do it. What I'm saying, normally,
Wow.
you can comment when I'm done, because I know you're about to say not all women, and you're right. She had the outlier. She about to be an outlier. Listen, she about to be an outlier, and I'm cool with that. What I'm saying is, though,
that nigga said
yeah, I know she about to go in. All I'm saying is this: most women want you to drop your female friends when y'all get in a relationship because they feel either threatened or that you guys have a history that they have no idea about. You probably would never tell them, so they feel unsafe with that. Just like a lot of guys get in relationships and be like, "What do you mean you got 5 boy best friends?" I'm not rolling with that. A lot of guys do that. You know what I'm saying? So we'll expect you to drop those guys, not hang out with them, not kick it with them like you used to when you said those are expectations. But go ahead, you can cuss me on that.
I'm not gonna cuss you out. It's for me. It's if we're dating, I want you to bring me around your friends. That way, I know who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait till we're in a relationship and you want to hang out with your female friends out of the blue.
Yeah.
If you set those boundaries in the beginning, like, hey, I want to bring you around my friends after a couple of dates. This is my friend. This is my friend. Let her feel comfortable, but don't sit there and wait till y'all all in and then bring her around your girlfriends, because it's like, where the fuck was these bitches at in the beginning? You get what I'm saying? Because I was never the type to I was never the type, well, you can't be her friend because she prettier than me, or introduce me to your friends beforehand so I know.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I can have a conversation with the friend. Don't just wait until we all in and then. And the same thing for women. Like, hey, I'm throwing it out there. I got this friend. I want you to meet them. You get what I'm saying?
When do y'all get to that conversation before y'all start meeting each other friends?
It's going to be a minute for me. A minute. It's
going to be like when you guys are comfortable. A guy knows when they want to take shit to the next step. And a woman knows too. So when y'all ready to take it to the next step,
then I have to
game night. Set up game night in your house.
I love game nights.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want to introduce you to my friends because we're taking it to the next level.
For you when this is done.
So
that makes sense, right? Or if it's me, I'll host game night. I want to bring you to my world. Since we're taking it serious, I want you to meet my friends, and then that's how it goes.
Don't come to my fucking house. I'm not hosting.
He's so
shit.
antisocial.
Yo,
with that though, so you waiting to get to a certain point, right? You're saying like, don't wait. It's kind of contradictory, and here's why I feel that way. And I could maybe just need you to explain it differently. If you're waiting until you get to a certain point in your relationship to then be introduced to these friends, but you're also saying don't wait until we're locked in to introduce me to these random friends. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of.
When I say locked in, is like when y'all all in, like months later.
When you say months,
like
how many?
Like deep, like I love you deep.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Because it's I like you, and then it's I love you. Mm-hmm. Don't wait till you in the I love you stage, and then you be like, hey, Tiffany's having a get together.
And you be like, who's Tiffany?
Who's Tiffany? Where's Tiffany at?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? There's steps to. Don't wait until we love each other deeply, and I'm about to kill this bitch named Tiffany.
Jackie's from Baltimore. I don't care what nobody says.
I'm not from Baltimore.
Okay, all right.
Don't wait till you.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I think you should lay your friends, at least the ones you hang out with.
If Tiffany's somebody close to you, then you want to bring Tiffany in. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If John is close to me, and I'm like, yo, this is like, he picked me up when I was
the shoulder to cry on, motherfucker.
Yeah, niggas don't like that though.
Nah.
Like
don't be there for my bitch, yo.
But if John's gay, hey, it's cool, right?
No, it's not cool.
How?
It's not cool.
Because I have a gay cousin and he be fucking bitches.
Wow.
It's not cool. Damn. Here's why.
Let me get some
you
water.
Feel like on some level, at some point, that person will turn enough to be like, oh, I'll try it. Or they hit them with this conversation, girl, if I like chicks, I mean, I'll hit. And one day they drunk enough, and it might be the only time.
Yo,
but you sure you don't want to try? No, chicks act crazy when they get drunk. Sometimes
there was times where I looked at Ed funny because he had a lot of gay friends.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas are the plug for the hoes, yo.
Oh, you ain't know?
Gay niggas are the plug.
Gay men know all the bad bitches.
Yo.
Gay men know all the bad bitches.
This guy's all right.
All of them.
Why you think promoters and stuff be liking gay men?
All of them.
Because they bring the hoes out.
All
They
of, and
bring
there's no
all the
competition
bitches
there.
out.
Yo,
It's no competition. It be
No,
like
and if you get money,
it's like
if
everybody.
you get money, the gay niggas gonna be like, bitch, he get money.
Yeah,
You better
they
hop
gas you up, and it's
Yeah,
like
for
everybody.
real.
They gonna get
If
you
you-
fucking
Oh, I heard so much
Yeah.
about you. You be like, oh, dang,
Yeah.
that's crazy. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guy, blah, blah,
Yeah.
this and the third. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, this the. Yes,
No,
it's
wait a
me.
minute.
No, that
It's
happened to
me.
me in Atlanta. That happened
Yes,
to me in
it's me.
Atlanta. I
Yes,
was in
it's
an
me.
after hour,
I
and
am he.
I was in an after hour, and a guy was like, bitch, he get money. And I was like, bitch, he might be gay. Now, Atlanta niggas is gay.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, he might be gay. Now I'm cool.
Scared you off that quick.
No, Atlanta scared me off, period.
Yeah, I'm never going to Atlanta ever.
I would never date a man from Atlanta.
I'm never going to Atlanta.
Atlanta's fun, but
It
Why
is
the
fun.
fuck-
I'll go there
Why
for
the
the
fuck
vibes
do
and
I- Why the fuck
hospitality.
do I want to go somewhere that has the highest rate of AIDS and transsexuals? Never. I'm never
That
going.
don't mean you gotta go and fuck them though.
I
you
fuck
go-
every
you-
time I go on vacation.
Wow. Get some more water.
I'm not going on vacation without fucking, yo.
It's a little thirsty.
It's not.
Parched.
No, for real. Like you not. I don't consider Atlanta vacation though. Atlanta's just to get vibes,
That's-
hospitality,
that's-
food.
That's because you're fucking wealthy. Atlanta's a vacation. No, but Ed, I got a question for you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on the Tickiest of the Talks
Mhm.
last week,
Oh god.
Mhm.
and I came across a live video that was going. So what do I see? I see your lady.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, what the fuck is that girl doing on fucking TikTok Live? So I sit there for about 3 minutes.
His heart racing because he.
Oh,
And
no,
and I'm like,
I know what she be doing on live all the time.
So
What she
somebody-
do?
She just be on live. She be just
somebody,
talking about all
somebody
bunch of
asked
shit.
her. Somebody asked her about a female
Mm-hmm.
that apparently was in the picture, but is no longer.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
y'all had like
her
polygamy?
response.
No, they're talking. She get on talking about this poly couple that's.
Oh, you talking about Sean,
Sean and them,
Olivia?
yeah. We talk about them a lot.
Shanice?
On yeah. So
Oh
go
my
ahead.
God, that's the most.
Oh, you picking up what I was putting down?
Yeah.
Because the first thing that came to mind was like, yo, Karate Ed and this girl be flipping bitches.
Nah.
That's
nah.
why I just was like, y'all do
Nah,
poly in
nah.
here?
No?
No.
Oh,
No.
all right.
They
all right.
choose
That was your question?
That was my
Oh, that was
question.
an easy answer.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
don't.
yeah.
No, but there is this poly couple on TikTok.
They're
It's like
annoying.
real controversy. Like
They're
it's the
annoying.
most.
I think I know who y'all talking
They're
about.
annoying.
Like-
Yeah. Be on live. We talk about them all the time. We be doing like I'm funny. So we be on live. Like we be on live.
He said,
I'm funny. So we be online and we do like this role play thing where like I'll be acting like I'm Sean. People really be coming just asking us questions and we'll be responding as them. And we be in there. We be doing that
Oh
for
shit, the camera go back
hours.
and forth.
Yeah, we'll be
That's
in there.
hard.
We'll be in there doing that for hours. We be geeking, and people love that, and that's why we be online a lot talking about them. And if it's something else popping, we'll talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But we do that a lot.
No,
so
wait, this nigga
be
be
watching
coming
that
into
shit.
music.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he be like
And he be
that
starting
Jeezy
it.
joint.
He be
I'm
starting
like,
it. He be starting the music himself from outside the room.
on his phone. Like he be coming
Yeah.
in. And,
We be doing the intros and everything.
yo,
Yo, it's
and
funny.
Olivia, she be trying to dance.
She can't dance.
Oh my god.
She can't dance to save her life.
She's active duty
It's
Navy
me.
though.
I'm Olivia.
Yeah,
I can't dance for shit.
she can't dance.
I got a video with Jaji
Shit.
doing the heel toe and the Harlem Shake at the same time.
Yo,
It's
What?
legendary.
ever fucking play that?
That
video.
sounds like a standing seizure.
Yo,
What the-
No, it looked like it.
I'm wondering how she was able to get that shit. I was like, how the fuck is
That
she doing
body- that body
Fucking
that
heel toe
body
at the same time.
coordination.
Yeah, that's that military shit.
That shit, that's that tequila shit. Like, I will only do that on tequila.
Yo,
I don't-
drunk Jaji is fucking amazing.
That's
yo.
funny as shit.
I hate the fact that she doesn't drink on the podcast. Yo.
That's
I really
funny as
fucking
shit. She
hate
gotta
that.
drive home. She gotta pick a kid up.
Yeah.
Responsibilities.
She be fucking driving home after a game night, after down a bottle and a half of Terramana.
Yeah, but she going straight home when she rides. Everybody
Have you
probably
with my
there.
son?
Yes.
Damn, I'm wild. Ooh.
She look now. She done forgot.
Let me.
Now she done forgot.
Oh shit.
Oh my
She
god,
said, "Damn, I'm wild."
that's funny as shit.
No, but not for nothing, yo.
Shit.
There's been plenty times on those fucking get-togethers that I the next day I was like, "Damn, I was wild."
I love a good game night though. It gotta be good. It gotta have good people and play some good games.
For
though.
our game nights,
'Cause
we
I'm competitive.
barely play games
We,
though.
it'll be no
No
games.
games.
being
Nah, I
played.
gotta
I
play
think we
games.
play 10 minutes a game.
I gotta
and then
play
it'd be like
games.
shots.
Yo,
shot, and you
it-
be
Yeah,
like,
I gotta
oh,
play
yeah.
games. No, that's why all the games
Oh,
mostly start turning
our
into drinking
Our
games.
fucking game nights be fucking crazy.
It just
yo.
turned into a little get together.
Yeah.
Nah, I need games.
And we all would
Even
break-
if it's just Uno, I need something going
Yeah.
so we can talk shit and be competitive and make fun of motherfuckers and all type of shit.
Sarah just jumped in the group chat with me, Koya, and Age, asking what the fucking vibes was later on. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
game
yeah, it's
night.
a Sunday.
Game nights be my shit. Game nights be my shit.
All right, so
Y'all
let's.
ready to pot?
That was a hell of an intro. What do we got? What's first on the docket? What would our fearless leader like to begin with?
That's you. You want to be the fearless leader here. I'm fearful.
What I want to be and what I am are two different things. I ain't there yet.
All right, let's start
All right,
with
let's get there. We go.
Marcus. Good old
He's a
Marcus.
nasty, nasty man.
Let's go. Good old Marcus.
All right,
Yeah.
so Marques Houston.
He comes straight from the school of grooming.
Do we want to unpack it from the very beginning or jump straight into him not liking bitches his age?
And I get his stance.
We can start from here and work backwards. That sounds like the
Okay.
better than
I get what he's saying though, and I respect what he's saying. Older bitches do come with more baggage.
Listen.
We come with kids. We come with a line
You
of.
consider yourself older? You just said we.
I'm just saying.
She
No,
is.
I'm not considering myself older. Shit.
So why you saying we?
Damn.
But
What you got in that coffee?
but if you're looking at it from, so this is the only thing I'll probably take up for him for. If he is a childless man in his 40s looking for a childless
Marques Houston
woman,
doesn't have children?
I think he had children with her.
With her.
So
Did he?
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
if he's a 40-plus-year-old man with a little bit of notoriety in his 40s looking for someone 35 plus with no children, the market's very thin for him. Very, 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 very thin for him. For somebody who's not just trying to get him for who he used to be. You
But
see what I'm
at
saying?
that time-
Yeah, for who
But
he
at
used
that
to be.
time, it was more options. If you're talking about.
Yeah, but in that time, the options he had then were people that were trying to just be with him because of who he was.
Yeah.
So it's hard. All that time is difficult. So you stay quote unquote single for that entire time. You get into your 40s and you're looking for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a 41-year-old, 45-year-old, 3 kids, what you gonna do for me chick either.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you gotta go find a girl that used to kick it like behind the scenes from 16 and now she's 18. I didn't start talking to her until she was, you should never do
I
that.
think he was talking to her.
Oh, yes, he was. Don't think you know. You don't think
and
you know.
waited
All right.
until she was finally
So
legal.
wait, let me just interject with a personal situation of mine real quick. I was seeing, I wouldn't even say dating. I was seeing this chick. She was 39,
Mhm.
right?
How
She
old
was
was you?
right. This was like 2 years ago.
Okay, so you was 43.
Hey, yo.
Like-
Yo. Hey, yo. So he was 43.
I was mad because she was alright. She was alright, little old head Joan. But I went to her crib one time. I went to the bathroom real quick. On my way to the bathroom,
That 20-year-old son up the hallway.
I came across her motherfucking daughter.
She was
nigga.
badder than her.
Bad as shit.
And she was grown.
Oh
I'm
my
like-
god!
This some bullshit. Like,
Now you
I'm in
mad.
here for the wrong
And then you
bitch.
mad. Got the 22-year-old
How
baddie
old
up
was
the
the
hallway.
daughter?
She was 23.
Oh, it was right up your alley.
Well, she had her daughter young.
The fuck? I haven't dated a 23-year-old since I was 23.
That's funny.
No, I think every man should have their preference, and because every woman has a
Yeah.
preference.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I will never date a man younger than me or my age ever again in my
I'm
life.
gonna go off the ledge here. Cause somebody has to play fucking devil's advocate.
Don't play devil's advocate to the point where you sound like you agree.
I'm
You're going
not-
to play
I'm
devil's
not-
advocate,
I'm
though.
It's actually I'm gonna put it in question for him.
Okay.
What do y'all say to the people that presents the legalities of this?
I say that just because it's legal doesn't make it morally correct. So just because it's like, oh, she's legally 18, because in some places 17 is legal, in some
16.
places 16 is legal. You know what I'm saying? So we can't keep bouncing around the legalities of everything because it's different. Because some countries it's 12. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I know any of my homies going over to wherever it's 12 at and that's what they want to do, you're no longer my homie. You know what I'm
But
saying?
But
Just
at
out
this
of
point, he's grooming
out
her.
of sheer
Somebody
morals.
in the comments said he groomed her, which is true.
Well, yeah,
You're-
that's the only way
you're-
you can look
you're
at it.
Grooming her to
That's
be a wife. And
The
you're
wife you
grooming-
want, not just any
Yes,
wife, the wife
you're
you
grooming
want.
her, and that's exactly what I think it
But let
was.
me ask
Like
you
you
this.
groomed her.
Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would y'all even know that it was wrong to fuck with somebody young if it wasn't for the law?
I think yes.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Either.
No. You wouldn't.
either.
Here's why you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if the laws of the land were 12-year-old, you can marry your 12-year-old daughter off to a man who got money so you could provide for your kids, then for you that would be the normal. There were people getting married off to kings, 40-year-old kings at 10, 11, 12 because they needed farmland and stuff like that. And to them, that was the norm. What happened was the older we got, we started becoming a little bit more conscious, or just understanding that a lot of these children they're not ready to bear kids. They're not responsible. They can't take care of themselves. Yeah, they're not. Like They can't even protect you or anything like that. And on the flip side, see, a lot of people think it was only little girls getting married off. There were 12-year-old kings, 13-year-old princes and kings getting 30-year-old women married into their family. What is that older woman going to really be doing with this little 13-year-old boy?
Because when he gets of age,
Africans are nasty. Go.
Because it was a thing, you know what I'm saying? But we're always when we start talking about the dynamics and stuff like this, we're always looking at it from the scope of it's a little girl. We never take a step back and like this happened to little boys. We've just seen probably about 3 or 4 last month of teachers knocking off little boys getting pregnant, going to jail. Female teachers knocking off little boys. What we don't hear, for some reason, we don't catch a lot of male teachers getting caught up for knocking off the girl students. And I know it's happening. But I'm like, why are they not getting caught?
Because girls are more emotional, so they're going to hide that and they're going to protect that.
No, I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. I don't think it's happening because I don't think it's happening outside of college. Professors are
I don't count that. You grown. You grown. I don't count that.
I don't think there's
a bunch of high school teachers knocking off 13-year-old students. I don't think so either.
I think there's a lot of high school teachers knocking other male students. I think it's more men teachers knocking male students over, not female.
That's wild. That might be a thing though.
Look at that nigga from Temple, right? What was his name? The coach from Temple that got locked up?
No, that wasn't Temple. That was
Penn State.
Penn State.
Sandusky.
Yeah,
that's Penn
look
State.
at that.
But that's one school out of all the colleges. You know what I'm saying? That's one. Right. We're hearing about these female teachers knocking off little boys from everywhere.
I fucked my 4th grade teacher when I was grown.
But you was grown?
Yeah, I was grown. I ran into her at Fair Tuesday.
You was grown. That's different. He was grown. He was grown. They both was grown.
She remembered me.
Yeah, that's both. They both was grown.
Say, how do you remember
these
both grown.
I was like, "Oh shit, Miss Hammond, how you doing?" Because she was young. She was a young teacher.
Yeah.
She wasn't an old lady.
She had about like maybe 13 years or something like that. Yeah, not crazy. No, they be fresh out of college coming.
She might just be like maybe.
I just feel like everybody are entitled to their own preference.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, they're not. Because if your preference is 10-year-old boys, I'm like, yo, Josh, you nasty.
Oh no, that's different though.
But some people have the preference.
It's your preference.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying as far as what he likes, he don't date older women because.
Well, yeah, that's normal. That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's fine.
So everybody's entitled to their legal preference.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got
I'm fine with that.
Legal preference.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I felt some type of way about myself for years.
No, real shit. Somebody say not the 4th grade teacher.
Yeah. I felt some way about myself for years when I told myself before I die I'm gonna fuck a midget. Like I really want to fuck a midget.
Yo, you're not the only one that. Why? What's up with guys and midgets?
Not me.
Not me.
Shit, yo. Not me.
Yo,
not me.
My coworkers want to fuck midgets, and
not
I'm
me.
like,
Not me.
You wouldn't fuck a midget?
No. Why? Because for me, that's almost like there's a child in the room because it's a child. It's a child body.
It's not a child body.
It's a child body.
Have you ever?
It's a child body with an adult woman head. It's a child body.
You ain't never seen a thick ass little fucking baby. No.
It's a child.
Them little hot pockets be thick as shit, nigga. No.
Nah, we're not gonna do that.
Hot pockets.
I'll knock one of them bitches' heads off. But
that's all. It's all head.
But for it's gonna take a lot of. No, but I had a complex about that shit. I was like, yo, am I a nasty man for wanting to fucking midget? But I was like,
that's a lot of men's like fantasies though.
I wouldn't say a fantasy. It's just on my bucket list.
That's a fantasy.
I don't watch midget porn. That would be a fantasy.
They have that? Well, yeah.
Pretty sure, yeah. They got every kind of fucking porn.
Yeah.
You ever watched a midget porn?
I've never seen a midget get fucked.
Wow.
Ever. But you know what's crazy? I've seen nugget porn.
What's nugget porn?
Nugget
Oh,
porn is when they don't have any limbs.
What?
Yes.
So you will watch?
I didn't. It was sent to me. It was like, yo, look at this shit.
All you can say is imagine you got a chick that's super bad and you're about to go to drill and her legs or nothing are in the way. That's all you
That's
look.
what I'm
That's what I'm
saying.
saying.
She
That's how
can't
you
run
look
from
at
the
it.
dick,
Like
yo.
she
can't run from it.
You don't have to worry
Bitch,
about
stay
nothing
here.
stopping you or
But
anything.
like that
Like,
whole thing gonna be like.
she just
No, nothing.
just body. It's
Body
like having
head.
just a little
Wait.
doll,
Just
a live doll.
Just-
At that point, can you get hard just
pussy,
seeing that?
hips, and I didn't try to catch whackage
Yeah.
to it.
No, I'm just
I
saying,
just
like-
thought it was hilarious.
Who knows?
I was like,
Some
yo,
people just turn down. She might
I'm
just have some
yo,
like
why, I'm like, yo, why
super
is this
huge
person having
knockers,
sex
and then
with a
like
person with no limbs? But you know what's crazy? I seen this badass bitch on Instagram with one arm.
Oh,
I'm like-
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this little potato?
little potato.
No, I saw the bad bitch with prosthetics. The
Me
prosthetic
too.
legs.
Me too.
Yeah.
I think I know you talking. Yo, we completely got off Marques Houston. Are we
All
going
right.
Marques Houston?
Yeah, I think.
I don't
Is
think
he a
so.
nasty man?
He nasty for grooming.
Yeah. That
Oh,
part.
let's talk about grooming though. Let's talk about grooming for a second.
What do you consider grooming?
I think there are two avenues of grooming. The one that we always associated with is if somebody gets somebody young and turn them into the person they want to turn into, or keeping them sheltered and giving them their ideologies of how the relationship and stuff should be. That's how we look at it. Like, but they call it grooming. It's always
Really?
grooming. Yeah, they have grooming. Oh, because this person was young, and they're normally only associated with men and younger women.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you think that if you're in a relationship, if you can build the person that you want to build, like if you can get the person like physically, that's what they want. That's what you wanted when they walk in the door. All the physical attraction is there, right? You got the physical attraction, and then you're like, now if I can make you treat me exactly how I want you to treat me for the rest of my life, is that such a bad thing? If I can mold you into the person that I want you to be for me, is that such a bad thing?
I'll tell you this.
But can I do the same with you? Can
Yeah,
I?
yeah. I'm just saying.
Then this is not a problem.
No, it doesn't.
It's still a problem.
No, what I'm saying,
It's
what
still a
I'm
problem.
saying is, in general, if I can just say, hey, these are the qualities I like in my spouse, and say you came in with none of those qualities. Say you can't cook, you hate being in the crib, you don't want to raise kids, nothing like that, and I change all of that perception for you over time. I changed all that perception for you over time. Like I get you cooking classes, and then you know how to cook well. You want to be a mother. You're nurturing now. You're fine with being home because all the finances are provided for. Blah blah blah. Everything that the typical stereotypical stay at home type of person is, right? If I can turn a person into that, is that such a bad thing? If they're not 16, you see what I'm saying? Like if I did that to a 30-year-old girl, anybody gonna look at that as crazy?
I was actually about to say that in that aspect, grooming in this particular, because you can do that to somebody who's willing to absorb that information.
Well, they say children are the most impressionable,
and just
so
completely go off it. Yeah, if you can do that to an adult woman, I look at that. That's great. Good for you.
Oh, okay. So here's my pushback to that. You do that to an adult woman, you know what the people start calling it? Controlling, emotional abuse, financial abuse if you're the sole provider. So there's always a caveat when you're trying to get the woman you want to do the things you want them to do. There's always a caveat.
Well, that's simple.
There's always a caveat for anything.
Yeah, everybody's so goddamn sensitive. You can't do shit right. Only thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And it goes back to my point of legalities. I honestly don't think that a lot of people would feel the way that they felt if it wasn't for the legal aspect of it.
Well, yeah, because we'll be raised to look at things a lot differently.
I just think people is always so opinionated.
Dwayne,
you're always gonna get a pushback for anything you do.
Yeah.
So even if you groom, even behind doors, you grooming them. If anything, a little bit of anything controlling or anything, they're gonna already.
I'm heavy.
Right.
I'm heavy on the. They gonna talk shit regardless.
Yep.
I'm not sticking up for Marques Houston at all.
But look at the level of shit talks. To say it like this, say you now find the man that you want, right? You physically, this the man I want. I want my man to look like this. Boom, you got him.
Don't fucking point at me and say this the man I want.
I'm just pointing out
just
in general. So it's like boom, got the guy I want physically, aesthetically from the outside.
Everybody knows I don't like Puerto Ricans.
But now
I'm talking about Ed.
But now, He's not where I want him to be in his career, blah, blah, blah. He's not really used to taking care of a woman, just that and the third. He doesn't have a romantic bone in his body because of maybe he got past traumas, blah, blah, blah. So you take this person that you liked aesthetically.
Not too much on me.
You built upon them, and say now they get to a point financially where they're able to fully provide for you. So they're providing for you. They're the most romantic person you ever met in your life. You built this person from the ground up. No one is going to come to you and be like, you groomed that man. You ain't. They're going to be like, girl, you did that. It's going to be more empowering when the female do it to a man versus when a man do it to a woman. And that's the truth.
I agree with him. I agree.
Wait. Time out. I don't disagree because it's flipped. I don't. I disagree with the reaction that the woman would get from her female friends.
What?
Listen, hear me out. You say that the females would tell their homegirl, "Oh, you did that." You did
yes.
That. In my story, her female friends gonna be like, that bum ass nigga.
Yeah, when he's a bum. Yeah. But when he's no longer a bum, they're like, damn, you stuck it out with old boy. And look at him now. Girl, you built that. You built that man. You helped him get
all right, I got it.
Yeah, in the beginning, he's a bum.
I heard that.
But I like how he looks. So listen, all right, I think aesthetically. They'll be like aesthetically, I think because we'll be able to make some good kids aesthetically, but I gotta get him to where I need because a lot of people look at it like that. Potential is that's where they're gonna ride it from.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Not too much.
That's how I go. But
you can lie to these motherfuckers all you want to.
Not too much on me.
No, it's true. If you have potential,
Jaji.
I'm Jaji.
She might be getting too old to see potential. She might be like, forget it now. You should be at least halfway into your potential at this point.
At 30s and 40s, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, you did say that you wouldn't date anybody your age.
No, I would not.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
no more.
Yeah.
That shit.
So yeah, that proves my point even more. If they're older than you, they should already be in their full potential.
Yeah, and
not full. Depending on how old they are.
Full potential.
If they're 1 or 2 years old, they shouldn't be. That's what I'm saying.
Jaji, are you comfortable saying your age on the podcast?
Yeah, I'm 32.
Yeah, exactly. So
are you?
Yeah.
I could have sworn you said you was 34.
Don't fucking play with me.
I didn't say you look 34. I thought you said you were
34.
34.
So say she gets somebody 35. They should not be at their full potential. They don't have to be. Some people are. Some people can be. But at your full potential at 35 is kind of insane for a man. You got to think if they went to school, they're not out of school till they're 24. You're not really embedded into your actual. You're not embedded into your career until at least a decade. Yeah, at least a decade later. You're not nowhere near the full potential of whatever career you're in till 10 years after you're in it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And then it's still growth from there. So it's like most men, they say you're not at your peak until you're 45, 50 financially.
That's my age range.
She's like an old head.
I do. I like them old.
Yeah. Dang. So you be on that Pious Couple Live like, I don't see the problem. That's how you be on there?
No. So I you didn't catch what I just
I did, and I missed it. And he know you more than I do, so.
No, no, it was a saying that.
Thank you, Jaji. Thank you.
I don't have anything about poly because this is in my world. I want a poly relationship because I like both.
Okay, so you'll never be Shanice.
No, I would never be Shanice. You said what?
I identify as black.
Every relationship I've ever been in, I was like, I want poly.
Yeah.
Because I like them both.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That way, I don't have to.
Have you ever done it?
No, but I tried with my ex.
Didn't work?
She fucked up.
Why?
Because it was like a test. It was just like, we tested her. I said.
Y'all tested her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said anything.
If this test is ass, I'm going to be so mad at you right now. I'm listening.
No. Because you.
Let's hear
I want to hear this test.
Oh my God. Listen.
I'm all the way locked in.
All right. So, you know how females do shit behind the back, right? So I was just like, all right, you will only talk to me and everything will go through me from the beginning.
Okay.
And that's how you test to see if she gonna go around your back.
Okay.
You just don't be like, oh yeah, we gonna bring her in and she gonna fuck you behind my back.
Yes, she is.
I know.
No, it's not gonna be behind your back because you know that I'm smashing because we're both allowed to smash.
No, and that's okay. at some point of the relationship,
you want to get there
That's
first.
like putting the lock on the fridge.
No, I want to get there first. I want to be to the point where it'd be like, babe, she over here. Okay, well, I'm working. Go ahead. You get what I'm saying? That's...
So basically, everything goes through you.
So
in the beginning.
no,
in
okay,
the beginning.
all right, okay.
So
Listen, so
oh shit,
so
I'm about to go crazy.
No, I'm not gonna go crazy. I'm not gonna go crazy. I just want to ask a question.
Let me finish.
Okay.
So
Okay.
everything goes through me because
Okay.
I want to see if you're shady or what. You get
Okay.
what I'm saying? You gotta test these bitches because they're shady as fuck.
Oh, agreed.
So then I was like, hit her up and tell her that you want to fuck her first.
Just one reason I stopped dating, but
Okay.
And she took the bait. And I was like, you dumb, because why you having a conversation with him? We were going to take her out, and then we were going to start from there. And then we can be like, all right, we were all going to do it together.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm telling you, yo, everything goes through me first,
everybody
so I
cook
can
you.
feel comfortable with you.
I'm not gonna cook.
You gonna cook her?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I'm not gonna cook.
All right.
It's
It's
I got
about-
questions, but I ain't gonna cook.
No, it's just about being comfortable with the
Yeah.
person that you bringing in.
Yes.
Because at some point, if you look at it, she's fucking us, but you don't know who she's fucking over there. You get what I'm
I
saying?
agree.
So I want to feel comfortable enough for me to trust you, and for all of us to go out together to get to know each other. Because we're not just gonna fuck you off the rip.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
you know what you do to
But
kind of take that aspect out of it as far as trust initially? Bring in one of your friends.
no.
I'm not bringing none of
Never
my
bring a
friends.
friend.
Never bring your friends.
You
What?
never bring a
in
friend.
one of your
You
friends.
No,
never bring a friend to a
because
party.
One of your
that
friends.
friendship,
You never-
if
Yeah.
anything happens, you lost a friend
Yeah.
that you love, and friendship
Yeah.
breakups hurt more than
Yeah.
a regular breakup.
Yeah. You
And
cannot
you-
bring in a
no.
friend
And you
into a
lost a
poly
boyfriend.
relationship.
And you lost a boyfriend if anything shady
Into a
happens.
poly relationship? No. So my question is, you're saying you want to be in a poly relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But what it sounds like you're saying is that you want just to have an additional sex partner in addition to your relationship.
Yeah,
No.
without
Because-
the repercussions of going behind
yeah,
somebody's
because-
back.
No, I'm not saying that. It's okay. So, we're all going to be in a relationship, but in the beginning, I want to set boundaries.
But why are there boundaries if you're going to be in a relationship? It should be we all have equal rights to this
All right,
man
have
that
you
we're going
ever
to
saw
be
the
with.
episode Sister Wives?
And if
I've
you
seen
say
some.
yes,
I've seen some. Yeah,
Okay,
I see
so
the
what-
snippets online all the
What
time.
do they do? The girl gets to know the girl, right?
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
she lets the guy go on a date with
Yeah,
them together.
yeah.
That's because she felt comfortable with letting her husband go, and
Jackie,
that's what
wait.
I was.
is did they spin off Sister Wives with Brother Husband?
Yes, the girl.
The girl with the two husbands
And
then
she
bringing the
brought
third.
somebody else
She's
in,
bringing
yeah.
her ex. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
yeah.
But
But
that's what it is. I just want to feel comfortable with her, and I want to
Yeah.
see. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just gonna.
I
let
get
you,
the feeling comfortable aspect, but what makes that concept difficult is what if the bull like her?
And that's fine. I want to go on a date with her first, and then he can go on a date with her, and then we just all bring her in. But I want.
I don't think it'll ever work
Why?
because you would feel some type of way because you're no offense, you're not so much giving off the vibe of a beta.
What do you mean?
A beta and alpha. Alpha is always up top on shit.
So
I honestly
I'm
think,
giving alpha.
yeah, for sure.
Or at least that you want to be. One of the two.
I'm very submissive though.
I don't know that. I only know you from the external you, and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm very submissive.
Yeah, I'm, I've
never
only known
wanna
Jaji like 4 months.
submissive if
Yeah.
I'm in a relationship.
So
Like,
let's-
I'm not like this tough person.
I
I'm
think-
like really,
So-
I'm
so-
really
I
submissive.
think
Why-
I think you beat your niggas.
Yeah. So why are
Oh,
so
not
why
pistol whip.
why do you have to vet the
girl?
the other girl by yourself? Not saying you got to vet her. Why do you have to do it by yourself? Why can't this be something y'all go in and do together? So y'all both can go on a first date together, get to know how she is, how she interact with the both of y'all, and move forward from there. Versus you go and vet her because now y'all are building this relationship. Y'all getting a head start on this relationship, and then when. Say for him, maybe she put your man like that.
I'm vetting her first because I want to make sure I have a connection with her aside from him. You get what I'm saying?
No,
I'm
I don't
not-
get what you're saying because you don't want him to have a connection with.
No, I
you,
want him to, but
no, you don't, because you just got mad when he hit her up.
You want her to be.
It
you
wasn't-
want her to be.
I know it was a test.
Connected to you, but a piece of meat for him. That's what it sounds like.
No, it's not like that. For
No,
me.
but what I'm saying-
it was like and I think it was because she was from Philly. It was right, and it was just like I was taking a gamble.
What part of Philly?
It don't matter. She's not even gonna. She's not gonna.
1,000%.
She's not gonna
What
disclose.
North. Right, and this is where I was like,
Every neighborhood have their laughable, so it don't really matter.
That's not true.
I was younger.
That's not true.
I was younger.
That's not true. Manny Young is a fucking gold mine.
Oh, so that's where I gotta go?
Well, if you want white
I don't
women.
want white girls. No. That's not my thing. No.
You haven't lived. Go.
She's lived enough.
That part. I lived enough. I don't need no white girl.
She's lived enough.
I'm not.
But I guess. I mean, like if I was to be in a private relationship, I would want the girl to do the vetting. Me personally, one, because it's easier. Because if I bring on somebody, you're gonna think
the fucking woman take control.
No, that's what I do.
And that's why I said
because it would. I do. It would be easier because I don't want to be like, where you know her from? You met her before, blah blah blah. Because you think I'm bringing somebody from my past. I'm like, I just met her at the bar last night. I just bagged her, and then you mad at me thinking I couldn't bag nothing. What do you think of me? And then now it's like,
what do you think of me?
you think I can't bag nothing? So now I'm upset, and mad. Now I don't want to do it at all.
Now you got me fucked up.
You know what I'm saying? Or you starting to question my taste in women, and I'm like. Girl, you're here. So what?
You go.
What should I be? No. What should I be questioning? Because you my girl too. So should I be questioning? Should I be questioning my full taste in women, or just who I got in addition to?
I absolutely do.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for you.
Somebody.
I got a question for you. Let's say you got your dude at home, right? You go out, you go scouting or whatever. You bring her home, and he's like, yo, this bitch is mid. What's wrong with you?
She hit.
She mid. Like she alright.
Would you be offended?
So we only talking about threesome, right? Not poly.
Either.
Yeah,
if you brought I'm thinking it should be a threesome first. I don't think I'm not bringing you into my relationship if I'm not popping and seeing if it's going. I'm not wasting my time. I bad pussy. No.
My thing is,
emotional baggage and bad pussy.
If I brought her home, it's because I like something about her.
That's why I asked if you would be offended if you.
No, I'd be like, no, nigga, you better get your dick hard. Let's go.
That's rapey.
How that's rapey?
That's rapey.
Oh, so I'm raping him now.
You making him do something he doesn't want to do
You better
sexually.
get
That's
your
rape.
dick hard and let's go because I like her.
Bitch, you better get
That's
wet.
what you're
Stop playing
saying.
with me. That's rape.
Yeah.
What, y'all wouldn't fuck a mid?
I fuck mid all the time.
Well, mid is normally like it's more mids than it's more mids than anything. That's why they mid.
Mid is very common.
That's why they mid.
To me, I wouldn't fuck with a mid. I don't know.
I mean, as far as females go, you do have a decent resume.
I was about to say you saw like.
Yeah, but I think it's easier for pretty chicks to get pretty chicks.
Yeah.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
If you a mid, you're gonna get a mid.
Like you're not just going after the 250-pound studs with a shape up.
Pretty privilege. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. That's not true though. Mid doesn't always get mid.
What, mid gets low?
No.
Or mid gets high?
Mid get a little high sometimes.
Listen, they said Rocky got Rihanna.
We talking about girls though. Girls on girls.
Oh, girls on girls.
That's what
yeah. I don't see. Every now and then I'll see a really, really pretty chick with a ugly stud looking girl, and I'm like, you really wanted a man, girl. Like maybe she just can't take dick, so she
I'm
just
a femme type of person. If you're not a femme like me,
why?
I will tackle the shit out of you if you ever pull up with a butch, yo.
I'm just saying if you're saying you're
my man.
Yeah, no, what I'm saying if you're saying you're into the same if you're going to be into the same sex, why get the same sex that look like the opposite sex?
Because you already know the stud is using a strap on.
That's a mental thing. No, it's a mental thing. They think that they don't want the fucking trauma of dealing with a man, so they deal with a woman who aesthetically looks like a man. And they end up
beating
being
them the
more
fuck up,
toxic and abusive than men. So like
they end up beating them the fuck up.
Yeah,
because women can hit women. Because
nobody should be able to hit nobody. Y'all can hit each other and not report it. That's what happened. But the most reported DVs are
hit each other and not report it.
The most reported domestic violent cases are women on women in relationships.
I wouldn't know that.
It's a stat. I looked it up because I be arguing with motherfuckers online all the time.
Yeah, that's
I gotta have my statistical backing.
No.
Gotta have my statistical backing.
Yo, he
is so honest and open.
His TikTok is disgusting.
It's great. My TikTok's great.
He hates women.
I don't hate women.
Kevin Samuels?
Not close.
On steroids.
Not even close.
Karate Ed is way worse than Kevin
It's not
Samuels.
true.
Way worse.
I could probably say 1,000 things that she'll agree with me right now, and that's the same stuff I talk about on my TikTok.
I will shut the fuck up forever if you give her 3 right now.
If I give her 3?
3.
Let me see what I'll talk about.
And don't make it broad. Make it precise.
Wow.
Yeah, I can make it.
Okay.
I just want to. I don't want to make
Right
sure
now.
it's something that's
Shut the
like.
fuck up.
You know what I mean? I think that if a man is paying child support, he should have a right to see his kids.
That part.
What? This is the shit that I talk about on my page.
Oh my
the shit.
God.
There are women saying, "No, I'm the mom.
Hey,
I should listen."
You
okay.
know that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Then you pick something.
About women?
No,
Yes.
you pick something.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
He about to say something that's probably not even on my page, but we'll go for it.
No, hear me out.
I'm listening.
I'm thinking. Not too much.
Not too much on me.
All right. Prime example. Ed will say that if a woman makes half of what a man makes, she should still go 50-50 on bills and rent.
I've never said that. See? That's not true. I've never ever said that. I've never ever said that.
You don't feel like that?
No, I don't. I feel
You
like
are a fucking liar!
Okay. Now I'm about to tell you exactly what I say about 50.
hate you, yo.
In a relationship, and your girl is not willing to go 50-50 with you, then y'all don't need to be together, because you never know if you guys are going to hit hardship, and she's going to be like, well, if you can't do this, I'm out, because I don't think I should be paying bills. My exact words. That is how I talk. I never say she got to, because if I make $150,000 and she makes $50,000, why would I ask her to pay half the bills? I'll just be like, hey, I can cover all this, but you are going to pay for that. You can pay for the vacation, or you can put money into our investments. You're not just going to be out here balling and not providing anything financially to the relationship, spending all of your own money and still thinking I have to give you some of mine. I don't like that. I don't like that.
I agree.
That's what I say.
Judgy.
That's what I say. I'm not lying, yo. That's how I talk. That's how I talk. Yeah.
That's 1,000% how you talk.
Yeah.
But that's not your stance on it.
That's it is.
No, it's not.
I've always said that. I'm always about being willing to do something. You don't have to do
I've
it.
seen too much.
I also say whatever works for your relationship works for your relationship. I'm just telling you that you should be willing to do something. Yeah, you should be willing to do something with the person you say you love. You shouldn't go to a relationship and say, you the man, there's no way I should be helping you pay the bills because you fucked up. Work more out. You've been pouring them cups. Give me a cup. It's further away from me. Put your gooch on camera.
Not the gooch.
But yeah, that's how I talk. That's to me. I think you should be willing to be
You want me to grab it?
a financial provider or something like that. So that's it. Oh, what was that? Suck it in?
Yeah, I had to suck it in for a minute. Ooh.
Suck it
This
in.
nigga Jaji runs 17 miles a day trying to suck her gut in.
Try something, suck it in. She about to put a belly button in her
Do
back
you follow
spine.
Jaji on the grid?
Yeah.
Dog.
I followed her after we started putting this together.
Dog.
I try to stay away from liking stuff and shit
She
though.
be fucking, yo,
No, I give him
she
a
be out.
I
This
stay away
nigga
from
Jazzy,
all
I
that.
just
I'm
wanna
like,
see-
yo, she out here. Look at her. The party, the dresses,
No, I'm talking
the
about
girl, all her friends. I'm like, oh,
running,
they
like, she
lit.
can I'm like, yo, I just want to see you kick somebody. I really want to see Jaji kick. I feel like she could field goal the fridge.
Not
Yeah,
feel good
but-
in the fridge.
But yeah, that's how I talk. Come give her a third point, because right now she agreed with 2 of them.
Well, the first one
Because I really need you to shut the fuck
and
up
you,
forever.
And you groomed her to fucking.
No, I
believe
didn't.
what you said.
That's exactly how I talk. I talk like that.
Man, fuck you.
Yeah, I talk like that. He gonna say the third one. He don't want to shut up.
What's the third
No,
one?
I'm cool.
Listen, I was just having a conversation with somebody online yesterday, and they were talking about women who feel like they're single moms. They were having a conversation about that, and they were like, "Oh, married women who feel like they're single moms
That
is
absolutely true.
like stay-at-home moms who are raising their kids pretty much on their own. The dude is out 100%. Most of the time, he's providing all the finances for the house,
Like athletes.
and then come home. Yeah,
Athletes.
like athletes, and then come home and they don't really spend as much time as she does with the kids, or they need to come home and decompress, and so they don't go right into being a father and stuff like that. And I always look at I gotta look at the dynamic first before I'm like, that's crazy. Now,
Yeah, that's a given.
if you're just a dad who work 8 hours and come home and don't deal with your kids, that's crazy.
Right.
But if you're a construction worker and you working 12 and 16s and you out here in the hot
even
sun
a
all
truck
day,
driver.
and you come home and you be like, yo, just give me like 30 minutes or an hour to get my shit together, and then I'll hop and help with your kids. And you're like, I've been with these fucking kids all day. It's a problem. I also say this. I also say,
Snapping.
no, listen, because this
Are you triggered?
I jumped on the because I jumped on the live.
Yeah.
I jumped on the live because I saw they were just going crazy, and I said, okay, let's look at it like this: between the ages of 0 and 6, it might be a little hard for you.
Yeah.
You gotta be home with the kid all the time. You're dealing with the kid literally 24 hours a day. once they go to school to 18 to 24, you are in the house 6 hours a day by yourself, walking around ass nigga drinking wine. The dad get home from work, you talk some fuck that, I had these kids all day. That's done. You are no longer doing that.
Well, fuck the
So
pool
she
boy.
has to wait until they're 4?
No, what I'm saying is, no.
They're going to pre-K, right?
No, yes, what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Listen, what I'm saying is this. If you sit down and agree, if you
Jazzy's triggered too.
Here's my question. If you sit down and agree,
No, I have an amazing baby daddy.
Yeah.
He give me
I know.
all the time
listen,
I need.
You don't reckon saying that.
if you sit down and agree, okay, if you're going to be the 100% financial provider, you're going to go out here and work every day, put your time, health, and all that shit on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I get to stay home and raise the kids, right? What are you going to sacrifice? You're going to sacrifice some of your time. So you have to be that parent, at least from 0 to, let's say you don't send them until they go to kindergarten, right? From 0 to 6, it might be hard. You might be like, yo, I really got this kid all day. I get it. But he's still going to work. He's still doing what he said he was going to do.
Right.
From 7 to at least 18, your life is golden. You see the kid to wake up in the morning and come home from school. By the time the kid come home from school, the dad's coming home an hour or two right after that. How much you seen the kid 2 hours a day at that point
I agree.
for 12 more years?
So,
You see what I'm saying?
The fact that I got a grown ass son.
Yeah, so it's like and then when they get 13, 14, they're cooking on their own, taking care of themselves, blah blah blah.
Yep.
You don't really have to parent as much as you did from 0 to 6 just to make sure they ate and got their ass clean. So are you willing to sacrifice 6 years for the next 12, 20?
But wait.
Or you want to complain the first 6 and be like, you don't help me, you don't do shit. Meanwhile, you never had to lift a finger, never had to worry about a bill, never got evicted, never got kicked out. You got your own car that he paying for. You still get to get your hair and nails done. He give you money to go out hang out with your friends. As long as all of those things are happening too, it does matter. If you're just stuck in the house and ain't doing shit, you might even need to go pick up a job then, because the finances might not allow you to do that. Nah, dead ass. Listen, if you're willing to do that for a man that's only making $50,000 a year, you're not going to be able to do nothing.
Hell no.
But if you agreed to do that, don't complain to me 2 years later. You made an agreement.
Yep.
That's why I love the fact that I don't.
You made an agreement. You made an agreement. You had. Once you agree, I don't give a fuck about your complaints. Once you agree, you cannot change on me 3 years later because you just feel overwhelmed.
That I disagree with.
You can't. No. All right. So I want to quit my job now because I don't feel like paying for all this shit no more. You go get a job tomorrow with no skills for the last 4 years, and I'll stay home with the kids.
That's completely up to you.
What I'm saying is, but then a man say that he a piece of shit. You a bum. You don't want to work. You can't provide. A real man do X, Y, Z for his family, right? We can never turn and say a real woman's supposed to be there and take care of her kids. Y'all be like, yeah, but time change is hard, blah blah blah. That's the conversation. That's where we are now in the economy. And that's fucked up.
I think that where we should be is where we stop putting so much stock into what somebody else thinks of us. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Where the fuck is your self-sufficiency? Where the fuck is your self-esteem? Where the fuck is your self-reliance? Why the fuck does it always have to be somebody else that's factored in to you?
Because a lot of people care what other people think.
Why?
Oof. Because that's society.
Because that's society. You go to work, when you work, you care what your boss thinks because you want to continue to keep your job. If you go out and hang out with your friends, you do kind of care what your friends think because you want to continue to keep your friends. Same thing with your family. If you locked in with your family, you do care what they think about you because you want to continue to hang out and be around your family because you love them. You care what your kids think about you. You care if they think you're a good parent or not. So it's always about. It doesn't sound like from the outside looking in, you be like, I don't give a fuck what nobody think, but you do.
25-8. I am the same fucking person.
And that's fine. I feel like I'm the same person too.
I'm the same person around my parents. I'm the same person around my bitches. I'm the same person around my kids. I'm the same person around my friends. And when I was working, I was the same person around my boss.
Yeah, but that don't mean you don't care what they think. That just means I'm gonna be me, and whatever your response is to me as a person is, I'm cool with that. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fuck if I'm cool with it or not. I may not like it, but I don't care.
Yeah, it's not gonna change. When people say that normally means it's not going to change what I'm doing.
I hate to fucking sound like one of these Instagram baddies, but for a long time I've been unapologetic with me.
Well, you have to be. You have to be who you are, because
through and through.
I don't want to live a life where every time I walk into a different room I got a code switch.
Exactly.
That's too much. I got to remember how I acted in the last room I was in.
I live my entire fucking life like I'm on camera. I don't give a fuck if I'm in the most intimatest of moments.
Okay, T.I.
I'm carrying myself like...
They're going to Google that word, it ain't going to be there.
No.
It ain't.
They're going to Google expeditiously.
I'm carrying myself like I am on CCTV at that moment. Like, it's just I can't see myself saying sorry ever
for being who you are.
Exactly.
You shouldn't.
Yeah,
though.
you shouldn't though.
Exactly.
I felt like sometimes I had to, cause I'm funny as shit.
Had to. All right, Krishan Jaji.
You know I'm funny as shit in real life.
Yeah.
Sometimes I catch myself not being able to be myself.
Why?
Because I don't know, because of the energy and the vibes
In the room.
And it's just
fuck
like
out of those rooms.
I've learned that. I've
out those
learned
rooms.
to always be myself now.
Yeah,
I make a
fuck
joke out of everything anywhere.
Yeah,
If I'm in the club,
For
you know,
sure.
you know how I dance. I'm doing. So for a long time,
That's one thing. That's one thing I do want to do. I do want to go to a club with Jaji.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Rhea is right across from Jefferson Hospital. That
the 11th
shit.
of Chestnut.
Yeah, that shit.
That was chicken and waffles though.
Slap.
Yo, I was making love to that chicken. When I tell you that
Hot
shit.
take.
Okay. Yeah. What we got next on the docket? Y'all
Fucking Jonathan.
listen.
Major, stupid ass.
Wrapping it up. Marques Houston. That's where all this stemmed from. He nasty for grooming. The girl, I'm pretty sure he was dealing with
You
her
think
when
he
she
got
was
groomed by
younger.
Chris Stokes though?
Yes.
They all got groomed by Chris
So
Stokes. Groomed and
Raped.
Wow.
yeah, fondled.
He fucked them all.
Oh,
They talked about it.
Yeah.
really?
Some of the artists, they talked to some of the group members. Talked.
That's why Raz B lost his fucking mind. He was on Roster every other week just going crazy.
Well, Raz B is on Bad Boy.
B2K.
No,
He was
he's
on
on the new
Oh, like the
Bad
episode,
Boy.
the
on
show,
Zeus.
yeah.
That shit.
Oh.
Hey, do you have a Zeus subscription?
I do not.
Okay. Real
Now I don't have nothing Zeus, but
I do.
All right,
I also
all right.
wouldn't pay for it.
Well, you're a woman.
I would like stream it. I would like rip it and watch it or watch it
Rip
online
it.
or something.
What
Yeah,
the
I
fuck
ain't.
is Rip It?
I would use like
Rip it.
like a Kodi app or something.
Yeah. He would.
I wouldn't pay for it.
He would pirate it.
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
He's gonna stream
Yeah.
illegally.
yeah, yeah. I'm not paying for no
Are you the
Zeus.
feds? That's how this nigga got him though.
Fuck on me.
Anyway,
I said that shit.
what's going on? So how y'all feel about this whole Jonathan Majors situation?
He like beating bitches up, man. What are you gonna do?
How you know that? How you know it's true?
Allegedly.
I'm always gonna use. I'm always gonna use
Allegedly.
allegedly, unless someone actually died and it was like he was there and then like she died.
My thing is, she was in a club the same day he
Using
allegedly.
her broken finger hand.
What you
I've
mean
gotten
a broken
beat up.
finger?
She said that her.
I've
She
gotten
said
beat up
that
and
he.
went to drink.
She said that he broke her finger. Right.
My baby
Was
mom beat
anything
me
on
up
her
plenty of
finger, though?
times.
They was watching her pick up cups from the bar and use her phone and texting
That's
with
what
the,
I'm
with the
saying.
broken
If you,
with the
you would
broken
have a
hand.
split.
With
This
the
hand
broken
don't work, nigga. I
bro.
can still
Listen,
No,
let me tell you
if
something.
you broke
No.
your
It's the
finger,
worst
you're
shit that ever
gonna
happened
have
to
a
me.
split.
Okay, you
As a
was-
female, you're
You
gonna
weren't
have
using it the same night. You messed it up.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Exactly. That's what I'm
When
saying.
this
First year.
happened, did you go to the bar and did everything?
Fuck no.
Okay, that's what you. If you broke a finger, you're gonna have a splint or something of sort. If you're grabbing
She didn't go
it
to the
and-
hospital.
That's what I'm
She
saying.
just carried on with her night. Okay, so basically you guys are about to cape for Jonathan Majors.
No, we're not.
I'm
No,
here
we're
to
not.
shit on
No,
him.
no.
I'm here to shit
No,
on
I'm
him.
saying
I'm
if
not
it's
keeping.
allegedly, so it only takes for one person to say something for the floodgates to open.
Yeah.
So nobody was saying anything about him.
That's
He
what I
was
don't
the
like.
I feel
topic
like these are
of
pointless, and I
woman.
don't know why.
No, it's not pointless. You need it.
I
You're gonna sound like you're talking all the way over there next time.
All right.
I just felt like it took for one person or one allegation for now everybody wants to
And I always
allegedly
hate
say something.
that.
Accusations.
Yeah.
But
False
where-
accusations.
No, where's the proof?
They'll
Like
find time.
Oh, did you not see those fucking text messages?
Of the girl saying
No,
of
bro,
the
no.
ex-girl?
I know it's different instances. I know that. I know. But when you say where's the proof?
From the for the
We have
allegedly.
enough.
Of
You
the
know,
girl,
no,
from
you
the
don't.
other
Y'all don't
girls.
have
No.
none. Y'all don't have
No.
none.
From the other girls.
None. Y'all don't have
no,
none.
not the other girls.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all don't have
Where's
none.
the proof from the other girls that's saying anything?
Y'all
I'm
don't
with you.
have none.
I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a lot of times when
Even-
men get their fucking career fucked up because they're fucking with bitches on the side,
and that's not right.
and now they want something serious, or now they're like, oh shit, my life is being like
Altered.
right. I gotta stop fucking with y'all
Yeah.
because if anybody finds out,
And they say, "Oh, you hit me."
right. So we don't know the circumstances. That's why I said allegedly.
And they say, "Oh, you hit me."
Not dead ass. They'll be like, "You're not gonna leave me. I'll go and tell them that you hit me or you raped me or something like that." That's what they do.
My
and they be white. And they be white.
My
It's
like,
like,
what the fuck is wrong? He like white bitches. Like,
that's the problem. If
that's not the problem.
everything that's going
My
on,
life was ruined by a black woman. What the fuck?
A white woman killed a black man.
Yeah.
And was released from jail that same day.
But you do realize that they have like witnesses of like their neighbors and shit. And he was like, I'm not caping for her murdering him, but apparently they used to be up there getting it the fuck on. I mean, like,
She just got fed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, go ahead. Let's hear your take so I can rebuttal your the information that you are about to say that's proving, but it's not.
I was in a domestic abuse relationship, so I know.
Nigga, me too. I've got my ass beat plenty of times. But those text messages pretty much solidify what happened.
The ones that the lawyer leaked?
Yes.
It solidified that they had an altercation in the car. It also solidified her saying that, hey, I'm sorry that it got this far, that I'll make sure to tell them that that's not what happened. Her words, not his.
Okay.
And he didn't say nothing back.
And he didn't say nothing back. He was just letting her go off on the text messages. And then she's texting him the same night she's out at the club, partying and drinking with her friends.
That's not the same person.
It is the same person. It is the same person.
Yes, it is the same person.
It's the ex-girlfriend.
No, it's not. It's the same person. You're about to spend it somewhere. It's not. The text messages came from the same girl that was at the nightclub.
Did it?
Yes, it's the same girl. I'm 100% positive. They have nothing from nobody else.
Okay, then I'm wrong.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Where's the proof from the other allegedly?
They're not gonna be there yet. They're not gonna be there yet. They're trying to build up. They're trying to build up a whole bunch of let's make up a story and tell you what happened because this always happens.
Or it'll be it'll be a whole bunch of his old hoes. Or his side hoes.
I'm not letting y'all do this. I'm not letting y'all do this.
What?
Because y'all are jumping straight to this shit being made up too fast.
No, because we don't
be so quick to say it's made up.
No,
we never said it. We
I
said
said
allegedly.
that. I said
he looks like he beat bitches up.
Why? Because he hit the gym. Because he's muscular.
All right.
What does look like you abuse women look like?
He's rich with a peasy beard. He hit bitches.
He has a lot of peasy beard roles too that he acting in, so you can't unpease it until you're done with this $1 million contract.
Peasy. This motherfucker was on the red carpet with a peasy beard. He knocking some bitches out.
Kevin Durant knocking bitches out too?
Yes.
Okay.
He got ashy knuckles that comes from female face skin.
I'm done, yo. Listen.
So Wiz Khalifa hit?
He kick bitches. You see his feet?
Well, he practiced at MMA and kickboxing, so he might kick somebody right down the steps.
If I was Amber Rose baby dad, I would steal her.
Today, maybe.
For sure. Yeah.
Back then she was cool. Now she tripping.
The shit out of Amber Rose.
But so you think he did it?
Allegedly.
You just think he did it?
I think he did that shit. Yeah. I think he did all that shit.
I think he can and he didn't. He did and he didn't because everything is
allegedly. I never want to sit here and just be and this is not no old black men type of thing. Nothing like that. I don't want to see no man accused of a whole bunch of shit and I don't have proof. If one person came out and said, oh, we got into a domestic argument, blah, 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 he hit me or pushed me down, blah, blah, and then 30 other women come out from my past and be like, oh, he did that shit to me too, blah, blah, blah. It never looks good.
No.
Let's take the Deshaun Watson situation, for instance. He came out, the one girl was like, oh, yeah, we was doing massages. She just kept trying to push me, try to get me to give him a happy ending, blah, 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 blah. Kept going. All the other women, oh, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
So we sitting here looking like, dang, career over. Career was over for a while. He goes and do that. Get a whole new contract before all of the other cases are even done. All the accusations, you get a whole new contract. The contract is even structured in his favor, which normally shouldn't happen in a case like that. $1 million for the first year, 200 something plus for every year after that. $1 million, they knew he was going to be suspended, and you're going to lose $1 million. You lose $1 million, you're going to come back and get the rest. He do that. As he's playing this year, they start leaking all the text messages of the other women saying, I was hopping in on the bag. Girl, he ain't do nothing to me. I'm going to blackmail him. I'm going to get mine. They got text messages of him, them sending messages.
I'm never saying that these situations
asking him for bread and shit like that.
And that's why I said.
And that's why I just like to wait until it I just like to wait until it all come out. And
that's why I said it only takes for one person to say something for everybody to be like, oh, he hit me too. Oh, we gonna sue him. But where's the proof? Where's the picture?
And I don't like the mentality. And again, the pick me ass simp men that we consider to be that, and then just the I'm here for women type of feminist type of movement is a lot of that goes into I'm just going to believe her. Why you can't believe the women, this, that, and the third, and this man, and then they jump down the throat of somebody, and you're like, damn, you can't even wait until we get a bunch of proof, go to court, figure it out, and everything. So even at the end of that, even if you're like, yo, none of it was true, not found guilty, out the door, everything was thrown away, here's the text message of the blackmail, blah, 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 blah. The girl's still going to be like, nah, but I'm still riding for my queens, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. And you be like, but all y'all was wrong. Y'all not even
Free
come
Tory
back
Lanez.
and
I was about
apologize.
to say, Tory ain't doing
Even
it.
in,
I was about to
even
say,
in
Tory
that,
ain't doing it.
even in that situation, one, he's not
innocent.
even booked for shooting Meg. That's not what he's in jail for. So people are like, he shot him. Like,
still let him out.
They didn't lock him up for that. So even with that, I watched that entire court. I followed that whole thing. I'm sitting there like, oh, my man about to get off.
Yep.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not crazy, but what I was fighting, the gun went off when they was fighting. Kelsey was sitting there saying, hey, I plead the fifth, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell y'all what happened, but y'all can't book me. She go and say, yeah, we was fighting. And then the security guard magically disappears the day he's supposed to testify. The only other witness could say, oh, no, that wasn't Tory. The gun, the hairdresser said, oh, that gun was in Kelsey's bag. Also, what kind of man you think is a thug is only going to load 5 bullets into a gun, and that's all the shots, and they got there was no more bullets in the gun. Not the rest of the magazine, nothing. No more bullets. 5 shots went off. The clip is completely empty after that. What grown loaded?
Well,
There's no point in me having it.
So he wasn't a felon.
No, what I'm saying is like they're treating the way they treat. That's what I mean. The way they're treating them.
Yeah.
So like all of those things go down, and then it's like, yeah, he getting booked. It's like all the GSR was on the chick. I'm like, yo. I said, yo, this whole thing is wild.
You know what got him though? The call.
Yeah, but
I think they used so much on the call. Yeah.
No.
The song.
They couldn't use the song. That's why he didn't take the stand.
Yeah.
He should have took the stand.
They used Kelsey's song when she was talking shit.
I think he should have took the stand.
But
he didn't take. He didn't.
Bullshit.
He did, but he didn't take the stand because they, like days before, were then approved to be able to use his rap lyrics against him on the stand. And you know, motherfuckers been going, okay. Yeah. So he was like, I'm not doing that. I done rapped about shooting motherfuckers and all.
Afterwards, he said he was mad he didn't take the stand.
Yeah, because the advice was don't take it.
You could have used my lyrics because he didn't say nothing about shooting her.
He didn't, but they could have used not only the lyric from that one song, all of his past lyrics from all of his music to say he's a violent man, he's this, he's that, he's this. He got
about shooting.
Yeah.
But when he's snapping, when he going in his little, I mean, rap jump. Yeah, that's what I'm done punching August Alsina. So he like all that him taking the stand there is like, hey, what's going on? What's going on with this situation? You can see he's aggressive, blah blah blah. But like, come on.
I love him.
I don't know why chicks were like, boy, especially now. He weird.
He gay now, right?
Apparently.
Allegedly.
Aesthetically. He's aesthetically gay.
Aesthetically.
Because he never said it. He never said it.
This is why I don't like this new format, because we can't get fucking episode titles, none of that shit, man. We gotta figure this shit out, man.
Man, stop crying.
No, man.
You crying.
So, I think Jonathan Majors is just
innocent until proven guilty. Honestly,
I think he got tired of like being an ugly nigga and being dirty, so he got some money and he's like, I'm gonna start beating all you bitches up because none of y'all like me when I was broke and dirty.
So then he just got trauma and he's walking around beating women.
But you know what? It's white women.
I wouldn't say serial abuser. Don't put that.
If it's multiple women saying the same thing, it's a serial account.
No, that's not true.
That's literally what serial means.
It's nope. Serial means. Did you not watch the King Rock documentary? There's a criteria for serial killer or serial anything.
What's the criteria?
Serial killers are killers until after 3 bodies. Anything after 3 bodies, you're a serial killer.
Nope, that's not true.
So
you're
how many
a multiple
bodies?
murderer if you have 3 bodies. To be a serial killer, you have to do a couple things. You got to leave clues.
No.
You got to have yes, the fuck you do. You got to leave clues. You got to have your bodies within a certain proximity, and you. Look it up. Look it up. Look it the fuck up. Shut up, Ed. Don't say nothing. Just look it up.
No, I'm not looking up because I already know you're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
Listen, all right. Let's say if I was say I was the 50-state serial killer, and I'm just going pop one person in every state, leave them somewhere different, and kill them in a different way each time. But I'm trying to hit all 50 states. I'm a fucking serial killer, bro.
No, nigga. You want to know why? Because the DC sniper was never deemed a serial killer.
Because he was a sniper.
He was they call mass murderers if they do a bunch of people in one location. I mean, like
I said, multiple, not mass.
This your phone?
That's
bro,
my phone. Yes.
You are wrong.
I'm not wrong.
You're wrong. You're very wrong.
Fuck you.
You're wrong. You are
Jaji,
wrong.
It's sideways.
Why would you do it sideways?
Because that's the only way that the
Yeah, you're wrong.
the fucking
You're wrong. You're trying to call him a
soundboard.
You're trying to call him a
plays out.
serial abuser.
You're trying to call him a serial.
You called him a serial abuser.
What I say? The term serial killings means a series of 3 or more killings, not less than one of which was committed within the United States, having common characteristics such as suggest the reasonable possibility that the crime were committed by the same actor or actors.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing you. Why the fuck would a serial killer leave clues?
Yeah, some do because they're crazy and they want to get caught and they want to see how long they get caught. Yeah,
killer did
yeah,
that. But
the Kensington Strangler did that too. I was locked up with him. I was locked up with the Kensington Strangler.
The black guy.
The black guy with the fucking Spanish name. Nigga name was Antonio
Yeah.
Rodriguez.
So,
full black.
so if 3 or more women came out and said he abused them,
he's a serial
and
abuser.
you believe them, then you think he's a serial abuser.
Don't put that on me.
That's what you said. It. Your words, not mine.
I believe that he hit that bitch that said that he hit her.
In the car?
Yes.
The cab driver said he didn't. What's going to happen now? The car that they were in, he said, nah, he didn't do it. And I don't care. I don't care at this point. I don't care. Anybody can pay him. Anybody can pay him.
Yo, my man, do me a favor. Get rid of that Uber footage. Little 15,000.
No, they going. He said I got the footage and he ain't do it and I'm willing to testify.
Really?
Yes.
I'm wrong then.
Wait, just like they paid for that fight yesterday?
Absolutely.
The fight?
That fight was fucking rigged. That fight was rigged.
They paid for that fight.
That fight was rigged.
Why? Because he
You
dropped
watch
him? Yeah.
He barely hit him.
How?
That fight was rigged.
He barely hit him when he
Y'all keep saying that, bro. How many boxing gloves on, getting
nigga.
pounded, hitting your body? How many boxing matches you been in for real niggas throwing body shots? Niggas in the hood don't do that. Y'all keep trying to knock each other out and throw all fucking jabs and hooks. Nobody actually fights in the hood when y'all boxing and play fighting. No, I'm saying like if nobody's.
A couple times.
That don't sound like a lot.
But I was also a lot slimmer, so they didn't hurt the way they were supposed to. Now, if I get hit with a body shot, I'm grabbing my pistol.
Wow.
Nigga, punch me in the
Listen, if I get in a fight today outside, I promise you, I'm throwing. Niggas don't know. I'm throwing body shots. I'm gonna have niggas outside throwing up.
You may be.
You know what I want to do?
You
one
may
day?
be a little bit too tall to just rely on body
Oh
shots.
no, I'm not. But I'm saying if I get in, it's over.
Down to it, somebody gonna be like, whoop.
No, listen, don't let me slip nothing. I'm slipping. I'm going right to the body, and I'm gonna beat the shit out you.
You lying? You
I swear to God. I might do that too. I might do that too.
I wanna.
There's a reason we call him Karate Ed.
Oh no! I was saying that. I was telling my friends I wanna one day if I fight. I
Do
just
MMA?
No, I just want her to run up to me and I just kick her.
Like a nice little front kick.
Yeah, like.
Whoever get kicked by Jaji is dead.
I want to do that one day. I saw.
If you kick somebody, like if you
just thought about your fucking moniker for the show. Lethal Legs Jaji.
if you kick somebody like right in their hip and they fold in half.
I just want to kick somebody one day.
I never want to get kicked by Jaji, dog. She fucking
I don't want to
lives
get
on the
kicked by.
treadmill,
I don't want to get kicked by anybody.
I just want to kick somebody.
It's disgusting, yo. Like she just be running. Like, yo, do you do anything else?
I don't want to get kicked by anybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like every day is leg day for Jaji. Like I can imagine what her gas pedal goes through.
I am heavy footed.
Jesus Christ. She might have to tighten it up. Tighten up the gas pedal.
I think Jonathan Majors did it. I think he did it.
I think he's gonna get off. I think once they get all the information, even with them saying
do you
like,
think it's too late?
It's not
too late for what?
He got dropped by his PR team. And
See, that's what I was about to bring up. Everybody saying he got dropped by this person, long time. Doesn't. How y'all know the conversation wasn't this? I fuck with y'all. I'm going through some shit right now, so let me just back off. So drop me until I get my shit back together, and maybe we can do business on the tail. Because I don't want y'all to lose business.
Yes.
I never thought about that.
Yep.
Nobody never does. That's what I'm saying.
You know,
if they're saying long time agent,
always do positive
Nobody never looks at it. It's like long time PR firm, long time management. It's like long time. Some people I may consider my friend. It's like LeBron getting into some shit and he turn to Rich Paul. I'm just saying, if he did, he would turn to Rich Paul like, yo, detach all that shit from me real quick until I come out the other side of this. I'm not gonna make you lose money too because you my man.
Yeah. If anything, that PR team is gonna look good because you dropped him. You did what you were supposed to do. So you believe in domestic violence and you believe in women's rights and everybody's gonna want to go to you.
Exactly. But will that hurt them because
they can pick him back up?
No, listen. If he does come out the other end clean, a lot of people may say that
he paid to be clean.
Yeah.
But if there's no evidence, then there's no evidence.
Well,
you get what I'm saying? There was never no evidence.
I really want to disagree with that. I do, because morally, I don't. I don't agree with that morally. But, like we were talking about earlier, the legalities run the fucking world. Bro,
so, okay, let's say like if a girlfriend that you had came up, say a girl you had 10 years ago, right? Mm-hmm. Came and was like, Will used to beat me the fuck up. Mm-hmm. And then 3 other year past exes came up and was like, he used to beat me the fuck up too. Mm-hmm. And because it's still within the statute of limitations, you gonna go to jail for over some shit that somebody said and they were never even able to prove that, or they just said it and the word is believed, and then you book for beating up 4 bitches you probably never put your hands on. Mm-hmm. You cool with that when you in jail? Morally, it's alright.
I'm gonna tell him I ain't beat him the fuck up. I just slapped him up a little bit. Hey!
I'm sick of this nigga, yo. I'm sick of this.
Fuck out of here. Everybody get their hands. Hitting bitches only.
That's what I'm saying.
Out here running from niggas. I beat everybody up.
I look at a lot of these situations like, what if it was me, yo? Like, how would I look at this if I know I didn't do it?
I have fucking domestic violence on my record. Did I actually do it? No. But who cares? It's on my record.
Me. I don't want that on my record.
There's nothing that I can do about it. I wasn't convicted, but it's on my record. It's on my jacket. I gotta bite that. Now, what's gonna happen? They're gonna be like, oh, we're working on a 6-figure deal with such and such, but Empower We Trust got to drop Will because he got that shit on his record. I'm like, y'all niggas go do y'all thing. Don't worry about it.
Nah, that's the least of my worries. What I'm saying is like,
on the flip side of that, this nigga Will a bitch. He out here hitting bitches. Call me a bitch to my face, I'm gonna break your jaw. So you just got beat up by a bitch ass nigga who hit bitches. So what? In all reality, what's the repercussions?
But I'm looking at it like this, right? We M's up, we doing some shit. Mm-hmm. You get into an altercation with some chick at a club, or you fucking with white girls because you like them, and they pull some shit off because they went through your phone in the back of an Uber.
That's
and
prejudice.
It's not prejudice. No, this is your word. You said this pod. So listen, you get into a little argument because she's trying to go through your phone. You're like, bitch, get the fuck out. You kick her out the cab, right? Mm-hmm. Or you're like, man, fuck out of here. I'm getting out, right? So you get out the cab. Mm-hmm. Now the rest of the story is, oh, he hit me, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 this, and third. For you now, because you got something on your record from past, you might not have been convicted, but you took taken down for it. Yeah. It's like, damn, he got a history of. You're like, yo, I didn't touch this girl. Mm-hmm. Now you got to get the cab driver. Oh, he paid him, because everybody going to think now, because it's on your record. Oh, he paid him, so this, and the third. And then you fucking following her around the rest of her night to saying where she got out, was she abused, did she go to the hospital, what the record's like.
Was she really abused by somebody else and it wasn't you?
All types of weird shit.
Perfect rebuttal to all of this shit. I'm going to start with where you started. We up, couple M's up, right? You want to see my phone? Take it. What you want to do, dump me, bitch? I'm a millionaire. Fuck
okay, but now she mad because you saw something in your phone, get mad, attack you in the back of the cab because you were so willingly ready to give it up.
Because you just said.
She ain't with me.
How you know? How you know?
I'm a millionaire.
How you know? How do you know? That's what I'm saying.
She running. No.
The only person who got away with that shit
you got $1 million.
is Solange.
I'll say 75% of domestic violence cases start with the girl putting her hands on him first and hit her back. Yep. I promise you that's how I feel. I promise you that's how I feel.
Man, listen, I'm dropping 50 grand on that bitch head. Go ahead, get your shit up. Just fuck me up. All right, yeah. Stay right there.
No, but I'm saying in general. I'm not saying like you. I'm saying in general. Most of the time I start because the girl might be mad, hit him first, and then now they get hit back and it's over. Or they get hit back excessively. Then it's like, damn, bro, I know she slapped you, but you ain't had to. You ain't had to MMA her. Damn.
Not like Chris Brown.
I thought you meant the other way. I was about to say, and that story is But if you
are getting to it,
I know. No. I don't think he was wrong. Rihanna was fucking him up.
in a Lambo on a highway.
Yes. She bit him.
First it turned into a safety issue. Then he
I would have slapped the
retaliated.
shit out Rihanna too.
I would have put her out. I would have probably got out, dragged her out, and left her on the highway.
I think I would have parked. Like,
oh wait,
over.
as a millionaire, no, I wouldn't have did that.
Yeah, I would have pulled her out. I
Me
would have
right
pulled
now,
out that.
if Rihanna beats on me, I'm probably nut.
I'll show you suicide doors. I'm gonna put you right on this highway.
This nigga said. All right, let's talk about.
Oh man.
Pusha T not being on Jim Jones' top 50.
He might not be on my top 50 either, though.
I don't know a Pusha T song.
See? That's
without being a feature.
Y'all hear that? It's gonna be the fucking most you get out of me out of
Listen.
it. What?
He might not be on my top 50
I don't
either.
know a Pusha T song without him being featured on a song.
Wait a minute.
I don't know a Pusha T song.
What's your criteria? We're talking top 50 rappers of all time. What's your criteria?
We're
your
talking
criteria.
About Pusha T. I'm not even thinking
See,
top 50. I'm thinking top 10, nigga.
Okay.
Oh, he's on your top 10?
He's in my top 5.
Okay.
Pusha T?
Pusha T is in my top 5.
Listen, your preference is your preference.
Yeah,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
That's A-okay.
My favorite.
Yeah.
So they can hear you?
Your preference is your preference, and that's okay. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm fine with your preference.
Y'all not gonna stress me out.
No, there's no need to stress.
I'm just saying,
I'm fine with your. I'm fine with your preference.
I don't know a song.
I'm speaking on criteria.
You know 50 rappers. I don't think you can name 50 rappers.
Probably not, but he won't be. He won't even be
That's
in my
why
top
I'm so
10.
mad at you.
Don't be mad at me.
You rap, nigga.
So that don't mean I listen. If we're talking rapping ability, storytelling, rhyme schemes. He up there.
Pusha T checks every box off.
Okay. Now we're talking top 50 all time. So if we go into marketability, sales, likability, all those other things that go into.
He's the only nigga to give Drake an L.
Who said Drake took an L?
Get the fuck out of here.
Who said Drake took an L? Who said Drake took an L?
Don't get me mad, Ed.
Pusha T fan said Drake
everybody.
took an L.
Drake stands.
Right.
Say Drake took an L.
No, they
Stop. You gotta fucking stop.
People go back now and be like, damn, W Freestyle was a lot better than I thought.
No, it's not. It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
But
It's not trash.
People have said that.
But it ain't story of Adidon. He cooked him.
People have went back and
And
said.
he cooked his OG.
People have went back and said, story of Adidon is a lot what we tell motherfuckers to do. That was real gossipy shit.
Drake started it.
Drake did not start gossiping. He mentioned his wife in a good way, and he got mad. Don't ever mention my wife again. Your kid, your Adidas deal, blah, blah, blah. He made that nigga lose bread. I just said, put a ring on it like you.
Not checkers,
he said, listen, Drake's bar was put a ring on it like he did his wife. That was it.
Don't mention my wife, nigga.
Bro, that's the pettiest, corniest shit I ever heard in my life. Now, if you would have said, if you would have said, yo, your wife corny, she dressed corny, she trash, like a corny ass wife, or something like that.
Picture Drake saying that. This was a sophisticated beef. It was a sophisticated beef.
And I say, put a ring on it like you did your wife, and you said, and you're making it seem like I talked about your wife.
Keep my wife name out your mouth.
Bro,
keep my wife name out your mouth. You heard what Will Smith said. Keep my wife name out your mouth.
Yeah, but at least
I go too far.
At least
I go too far, nigga.
At least he said that his wife was bald headed for him to get mad. You know what I'm saying? At least he said something about her. Not you put a ring on it. Ooh, you married your wife. Yo, what you say about my wife? Nigga, y'all said you married her.
Why?
Beef.
Fuck you.
That's not dumb.
No.
Oh my.
Don't mention my wife,
bro.
nigga.
Do you think that's
stupid? Too far. I'm gonna go too far.
I don't think he said anything funny. Like, I don't think he said anything bad.
Who?
Drake.
What? I love Drake. When it comes to Pusha T and Drake, fuck Drake, nigga. And I got Drake over Pusha T on my top 5.
You should. If you don't,
Drake
if you don't,
Drake
that's
is 3,
weird.
Pusha's 5. Drake is 3, Pusha's 5.
Pusha ain't 5.
Pusha's 5.
Who's 4?
Fab.
Yeah, I got
okay, so your list is preference.
You know my top 5.
Yeah, it's preference. Your list is preference.
J,
Joe, Drake, Fab, and Push. We can't. Me and you can't have a conversation about this then because we're not looking at the same check boxes.
And you know what's crazy? I like your fucking music.
I like my music
but
too.
I know Pussy but you like the way that you gauge rap is just so unsynonymous with what you actually put out.
If I'm removing markers from everything, if I'm saying, okay, take out marketability, take out likability, take out song making because Pusha don't make the best songs. If we're removing items and only leaving raps, lyrics, and storytelling,
Pusha doesn't.
Yeah, I can boost him.
Songs. Pusha doesn't make popular songs. Pusha got some hot ass songs,
but he don't make better songs than probably 50 people who are known for making hits. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So we're start adding in all these additional check boxes. I got Cole over him. I got Kendrick over him. I might have Wale over him because he make better music than him. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. But I got them over them because they make better music.
Well, let's be clear. My favorite subgenre of hip hop has always been coke rap.
Yes.
I love coke
Yeah,
rap.
you have a bias in this.
Why? I don't have a bias. I have a preference. It's
But
not bias.
Well, preference is kind of a bias.
No, because if there was somebody who said that maybe
All right,
Jeezy
so,
and Rick
all right.
Ross was a better coke rapper than Pusha T, that would be biased because
So you-
they're in the same genre.
So you don't think Andre 3000 rap better than Push?
No, I don't.
You're crazy. See what I'm saying? We can't have the same
You're
conversation.
crazy for having an opinion.
But what I'm saying
I
is,
can't be crazy for having
but
an
listen,
opinion.
I would listen to Push before I listen to Andre 3000. But I
Shut the fuck up!
No,
man!
but I know Andre 3000 checks more boxes than Pusha T.
He doesn't rap better. He doesn't rap better. He does not rap better than Pusha T.
Now you bugging.
Can you
Okay, now you bugging.
rap 5 Andre 3000 verses right now?
I
Go.
probably know more Andre 3000 songs, and his catalog is way shorter than Pusha.
Rap him.
I don't need to rap them. I ain't rapping 5 Pusha T shit either.
I can.
Yeah, because you fucking put this shit on repeat and listen all the time.
Nah, B. Nah, you gotta stop that.
He don't have a lot of
Pusha-
shit that I'm gonna go
Pusha
back to
T-
every time.
What? Pusha
Me.
T has
Me.
Pusha T has one of the more elite discographies in rap. Period. This nigga does not have one mid album. He just stuck to his core fan base, so he never gave a fuck about marketing.
I'm not gonna say you never give a fuck about marketing.
He never gave a fuck about marketing. He
sometimes
did all
you
his best work alongside the best producers to ever do it. Pharrell and Kanye West. He never jumped on the bandwagon.
No, let me
when
tell you
good
something.
music was
Okay,
popping.
I'm glad you mentioned
He
that.
let Big Sean and them do their thing.
I'm glad
And
you
2
mentioned that.
Chainz.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I do all of them. I did some of the best work with some of the best some of the best work with some of the best producers, right? That alone in itself, especially at that time, was marketing in itself. It's like doing a song back then with Timbaland.
No.
Let me finish. It's like back then doing a song with Timbaland, it wasn't going to blow up. It was always going to blow up. It was like doing a song with Just Blaze or Scott Scourge back then, and it wasn't going to blow up. All I need to know, who the producer. Oh, it's a Timbo track? This joint about to go hard. They're going to listen to this. Already marketing. So, in that time, it's Pharrell and NERD was the hottest thing smoking. I got a whole album out. When they were the Clips, it was a thing. Why? Because it was the Clips and NERD. That's why it was popping. If it was no NERD, that album would not have done the same. Okay, cool. So they go further down the line. He do something with Kanye West. He's the only one who didn't do the same type of numbers that anybody else would do off of a Kanye West produced album. Why is that? Because he's not marketable regardless of who's standing beside. That don't have nothing to do with anything else.
Are you finished?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll tell you exactly why he didn't do the fucking numbers that 2 Chainz and Big Sean did.
Because they're more marketable.
I thought I was going to be able to talk.
Go ahead.
That nigga stuck to his core fan base. He knew what he was putting rap to do. He made enough money off it. And if we're being honest, I honestly don't think that he ever went to Kanye and said, let's work. I think Kanye went to him.
Well, he was the president of the company, so you're saying, yo.
No, he was his artist way before he was the president of the company.
But
get the fuck out of here.
Okay, but
hey, don't do this.
Listen, okay. What I'm saying is, at that time, when they were doing that run through the summer, when they were doing these little mini 8-track albums, he probably was like, hey, I'm doing one for Tiana, I'm doing one for this person, I'm doing one for me, I'm going to do one for Nas, or whatever case may be. I might as well do one for you, too. Yeah, I would have did the same thing. I would have did the same thing, too.
Pusha T said, no, nigga, I got enough rap money. Put me in the office if you want to work with me.
He didn't say no, he did an album. He did Daytona.
He did a
That was Daytona.
That was just a fucking EP, yo. It was an EP.
At the time, they all did 8 album EPs in the same summer.
Because he was on the actual staff and label. He had to. It was contractually obligated.
Bro, you just said, I don't think he wanted to do it. Kanye came and asked him.
Initially, the Kanye.
He didn't have to reach out. I'm the president of the company.
I can almost guarantee that initially, when Pusha T and Kanye started working together, Kanye reached out. I can almost guarantee that. It only makes sense.
Yeah.
So what the fuck are you talking about?
Kanye was running a label. If I'm going to reach out to a rapper, or let's say this, we all know Kanye got writers.
You dancing?
I'm not dancing.
You're
I'm about to make the business make sense to you because you're talking a whole bunch of sideways stuff, and it's like you're not understanding the business.
No,
if Pusha T is one of my main writers when I'm putting albums out, and I get funding from Def Jam to start my label, and he signed to Def Jam or done at Def Jam, if I can toss him a couple of dollars, say, hey, I'll make you the president if you can still continue to write for me and drop albums under this label and probably make more of a percentage and get more points on your album than you would at Def Jam. Why wouldn't I take that?
How many people got Kanye in their top 5?
A lot of people got Kanye in their top 5.
Who was writing this shit?
So what? Sci-Hi, Pusha T, Drake. Who else was over there? Chance the Rapper.
So they
not all up there.
Time out. You mean to tell me that 2 top 5 rappers, Drake and Pusha T, well, in my top 5, wrote for everybody else's top 5 and won't be mentioned in the conversation in the top 50?
So just because he wrote
them... Yes, absolutely.
We're talking about music. We're not talking about writing.
What's the kid name? Quentin Miller. Quentin Miller wrote for Drake on one of his best albums ever. That's, in my eyes, a classic, right?
Which was a very short-lived run, but continue.
Is he on your...
He wrote it. And he raps like that.
That album doesn't do much for me.
What? If you're reading this, that's for me. That's a classic.
That album is
You're
mid.
tripping.
That album is mid.
You're
tripping. No, because I hate that body of work from Drake. I do not like that.
But he wrote for it. But he wrote for it.
Who? Quentin Miller. Right?
Yeah, he wrote for it.
I don't like that album.
Okay, but album's
not good.
Every Yeezy album is
not good.
That's crazy, but every Yeezy album is not a classic.
Yep.
I completely agree with that.
Okay, so if he's been writing for all of these and some of them are not classics, then he got misses too.
No. But he went on a way higher stinge of writing.
No, he didn't. He just wrote more. He just wrote more.
He did more. So you got, like I said, 2 out of 3 top 5 rappers.
And I'm still picking Kanye over Push. So he drops out of the top 5. Even if he wasn't my top 5, I'm picking Kanye first. Why? Because he checks more boxes.
Performance. I'll give you performance.
Production, performance, stage presence, delivery, song making, writing, creativity. He's checking more boxes than Pusha. Pusha T's not creative. He can just rap.
Kanye has have a lot of punchlines.
We're not talking about punchlines.
And he was rapping before Push got there. So I'm never going to take away what he did before he started linking up with Push. He had all of his music, all of Kanye's pre-Push written material is better than anything he ever dropped after.
Either way, Jim Jones is fucking high for saying that
he's not in the top 50.
Is Jim Jones in your top 50?
No.
Jim Jones is in my top 20.
20? Okay.
He's not up there for me.
He's an amazing rapper. Jim can rap his ass off. Only thing Jim Jones has never done is tell a story.
Listen, by default,
he checks all the boxes.
By default, they may slide into a top 50 style category because they're just running out of people. But if you're talking about the J's and Scarfaces and LL Cool J's,
Scarface is not in my top 20.
And Method
LL
Man's
Cool J's not in my top 20.
That's what I'm saying. 20. But that's what I'm saying. These people check more boxes in the rap criteria. They do.
They don't.
They do. They check more boxes. They were more of an impact to the game. They have better performing albums.
One-dimensional rapper that ever lived.
What I'm saying is their impact to the overall game.
He checked off one box.
You can't say that. You
Aggression.
Listen.
His voice.
His
voice.
You still got.
Scarface was not spitting no hot shit.
You still got Styles. You still got Styles.
Styles was mid.
You still got Jada.
Styles was mid.
You are bugging,
Styles
bro.
is mid.
They're better than Push, bro. And he makes better songs, bro. They make better songs too. They can rap and they make better songs.
Yo, you gotta chill.
Why? He's one-dimensional.
Styles P was never better than Pusha T ever.
He's better than me.
Who?
He's better to him than to me.
Everybody got their own preference.
Yeah, that's fine. But to say that Pusha is not in the top 50, that's insane.
I say he might slide in there by default if we run out of some names at the bottom.
Nah, yo.
But if we're checking all of these boxes, what they mean to the game and all stuff like that.
If you're in like an inspirational hip hop head, you cannot name 30 rappers better than Pusha T, yo. You can't. You can't.
If I sat down and put a pen to paper, I might be able to name 50 who had more of an impact on hip hop, sold more albums, created better songs, and all that stuff like that.
That's the next episode.
We putting together a top 50.
No, he don't want to do that. Because last time he was going to do that, he was actually going to break it up and do a top 100 and break it up. I mean, a top 50 and break it up across episodes.
Yeah,
but
I think it was maybe 10 rappers an episode or some shit like that. It was a series of 5 episodes. We can do that.
Yeah, but we're going to be arguing like this for half of the episode because at the end of the day, we got to come to an agreement who's going to be in a number slot.
Or we could just have a fucking no argument clause. We can just be like, all right.
Yeah, but we still have to agree. We all have to agree who's going in slot 20, 19, like, 18. We have to all agree. And if we're both like, Pusha T ain't up there, then you're going to be mad the whole time.
Because we both think Pusha T shouldn't be up there.
But I'm not going to stretch it out. I would just be like, all right, y'all fucking tripping. Let the people decide. Because, once again, I'm not used to this shit being live. So maybe the engagement might...
I can name 10 rappers that people would put in front of Push any day off the top of my... Like, it's that easy. Nah. It is. Nah. No one's jumping in a car saying, put that Pusha T on.
I said I don't know one song that he
No one's doing that. Unless it's new and they're like, yo, no, put that new Push on so I can hear it. Let's put that new Push on. Yeah, maybe that.
He doesn't, that's not one of the people.
And I like him. I like Push. I just know who he's not better than. I know who he's not selling more than. I know he's not more marketable than. Like, once you create a criteria of what you're saying top 50 is, he's missing a lot of those boxes. He's missing a lot of those boxes. Nobody never wanted to dress like Push. Like, none of that shit. None of that shit.
You sound like Jim, yo. You sound like Jim.
It's the truth. Nobody never wanted to walk like him, talk like him, dress like him, rap like him. Nothing. Nobody wanted to follow and Push.
Nigga, Griselda is Pusha T.
Them niggas can just rap, bro. Benny can just rap. They're not Pusha T. They just rap about drugs. Jaden Styles did it. Nobody's saying they trying to rap like him. Motherfuckers rap about drugs every day, dog.
Comments said they don't know no songs by him either.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
I'm gonna listen
fuck
to
them comments.
Listen, he can rap. He can rap. I can never take that away from him.
I know he can rap.
He can rap, but he ain't top nothing because he don't check enough boxes.
I'm gonna listen to some Pusha T music when I leave here.
Yeah, he don't check enough boxes for me.
Nah, because you might fuck around and go to like Spotify or something where they got those algorithm-based playlists. And
where they're gonna play his most played hits down. Yeah, do that. So you can show what everybody listens to versus what they're not listening to.
That's what Apple do. Apple be like top hits.
Have I not expressed plenty of times that he stuck to his core fan base? So what charts? It's not.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
What charts is not his best.
You're not making any sense. You're not making any sense. I'm about to tell you how. You're not making no sense.
Listen, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about.
No, you're wrong. I'm about to say how you're wrong. If his core fan base is the ones that are listening to his music, then what's going to show up on Spotify and the streams is what's being listened to the most, which is his core music is listened to this amount of songs the most. The numbers are going to be from top down. That's what I'm saying.
You got me there.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were going somewhere else.
No, his core fan base is going to dictate what's listened to the most.
What song is streamed the most?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that's how it is.
That's how it's going to show. Yeah, it's going to show.
Apple is most or top hits, and it's the ones that are streamed the most.
Or just go to Apple and put it on Pusha T Essentials and just play that.
I was just about to say, if I go on Apple Music and hit Pusha T Essentials, I'm not getting out of Apple Music for at least 3 hours.
It's a preference. But he ain't top 10.
Yes, he is.
And he damn sure probably not top 20. 1,000%. He might be low 40s, if you know what I mean.
Cool out.
So in top 50s.
He might be if I can't find.
What's his top song? What's his top song? His number one song.
His
Grinding.
number one song would be.
That's who sang that?
Yes. That's his best song. His most iconic song is Grinding. His next iconic song after that is Story of Adonis. 30 years fucking later.
Alright,
tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
Bill Clinton, legend. Lethal Legs Daddy. You don't get to outro my shit. I outro my shit. Bye.
Tell me I'm wrong.